Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Friday Night Bricks. This is episode 134. We're probably going up against the Creations for Charity 24-hour live stream. I'm not sure when they started. I actually I'm not participating this year in it, so probably one of the first years in a few years that I haven't really been part of that, but it happens. Obviously, the big thing right now is the 72-hour auction. So, I sent out a few more packages today. I sent out Frank's, Chris's, and Nessie's went out today. Mike's went out earlier in the week. Still waiting on, I think I still need an address from Coldwater. Big Screen Bird and I are working on a trade. Donnie, I got his address. So I just got to let him know how much shipping is. And then Haley and Bubba also. And Jesse, I don't have an address from him yet either. So if those guys are out, if you listen to this at all, I'm just still looking for addresses from Coldwater and Jesse to get you guys your stuff ready to go. Actually, your stuff's ready to go. It just needs an address so I can see how much shipping is. So. Hello, Brett. How's it going? So tonight I think I'm just going to work on probably some more of the castle. I'm thinking possibly might start out with maybe a smaller module, just for the sake of I don't know. I'm not in a really big Lego building mood this week. I actually have been playing a fair amount of Minecraft lately, and I do have a rather large rail system I've been working on, trying to link one of my mining area to linking the mining area to the rest of, like, linking it to where the castle's at. I was actually using creative mode the other day to try to see how far away. I think it's like 1,800 blocks away, so it's gonna take a little bit to get over there. So it's gonna take a little bit of track. Luckily, the one place where I'm coming from to get back to the castle had an abandoned mine with lots of track. So I'm learning a little bit about Minecraft as I do that. So other than that, just pretty much not much else for building. The castle will get done eventually. Obviously, we don't know what's going on. Obviously they keep talking vaccine, but even from who's been on the show and stuff, we still don't think that's, just like anything else, it still takes time for that to take an effect and everything. So it still could be some time before we all get to meet up at a big Lego convention. So, ooh, Castle MOC, there you go. Never can complain about that. Castle MOCs are cool. I might try and do some other stuff too eventually. I have ideas for other stuff also, so it's just a matter of actually starting it and whatnot. So, and then, like I said, we're only going to build this version of the Hope Castle in clear. It gives me a chance to maybe go to a textured version at some point, or maybe, if nothing else, maybe depending on what shows up in, Pick a Brick or cheap on Bricklink. I could try some other translucent colors or whatnot. Do have I did talk to someone on Facebook posted some stuff about one of the stores, so I did place an order with him. So I've got some tiles and some slopes coming. So that's kind of cool for those of you just in the AFOLs of Facebook and all, and the Pick a Brick, all that stuff on Facebook. Always, if you see somebody post something, it's always worthwhile to just message the person. You never know. It's kind of those things where you won't know how willing they are to buy something unless you ask. And so it's kind of those things where the goal is in the AFOL community, always make new friends and whatnot. So you'll make a bunch at the shows, but it's always nice to kind of make them at other times too. So that was kind of cool. So, because we all like to go to the Lego store. We're all going to probably buy stuff, here and there at the Lego store. So it's always kind of nice to get a jump on some of that. So, but other than that, not much else going on. So obviously, it's hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving. I can't stream as long as I want tonight. I did finish my work today, so I don't have to work tomorrow, which is always a plus. It's nice to not have to always work on a, usually on a holiday, I'm usually scheduled to work that, usually I end up working that sometimes, you know, the next day. I'm sometimes forced to work that next day. And most of my routes, sometimes I am going to end up working it just because it takes a little bit more time to do, but don't have to this week. So what kind of, Brett, is your castle built based on anything? Like, obviously, this one is based on, the current castle configuration is based on, let me figure this out here. Actually, I need to go to this one. It's a good question. I know where it is. I don't know where I put it. I can't think of the castle. Let me see if it's in the downloads. Oh, yeah, here it is. Braemar Castle in Scotland. That's where it's from. Braemar Castle in Scotland is the current configuration, at least the wall setup anyways. The castle keep itself inside the walls will probably not be, I will probably not use that initially. So well, I mean, there's somebody out on I'm trying to think, where would I see something? One of the guys out on Instagram or something's doing a castle too, which is pretty awesome. Can't think, Lego Scapes or something maybe. So it's kind of those things where he's got a pretty good fancy one going. So tonight should be also interesting. My mom decided to, of course, Friday night to defrost the refrigerator down here in the basement. So yeah, so of course that's always nice. I mean, I always like to have a nice beverage when I'm, you know, streaming, but tonight that might not happen. So kind of is a little bit of downfall, but hey, there it is. So, well, I mean, obviously it's nice to have, you know, if you got bits. I mean, do you have any kind of a plan though too? To me, it's kind of things where, you know, sometimes, you know, it comes from some kind of a desire. You've seen something or whatnot that, you know, gives you that idea to build. And the first one, I think the first Hope Castle was based on Bodiam Castle. I think it's something like that. Not something like that. So that was the first one I was working on. So we're just going to try these. We're going to try the 1x1 rounds in the castle there too. See what kind of look that offers for the castle. We're going to see how that does. Might give it a strange look, but oh well. You know, it's my castle. I can do what I want. It's my party. I can cry if I want to. So, but so also, you know, so that's pretty much it. Other than that, Black Friday, obviously the deals were not what I think a lot of people were hoping for. I was on last night with Hoosier and those guys, and as they were waiting for the deals to go live, and yeah, I would say everybody was pretty disappointed with it. I mean, and it was wild as I did the Chrome Red VIP guide just for that. I did two of them, and so what did I placed an order, and then I placed another order, and of course, you know, I placed the other order so that I could get the second guide because I got two codes, and of course they canceled the second order because I went over the limit on the item I ordered. So the question is, are they going to still ship out the Chrome guy? I mean, is the code still good? I mean, it's one of those things where, I mean, it's, you know, you love how they're doing a lot of this stuff now. It's kind of wild and wacky. So, but yeah, I don't think anybody was really impressed. I mean, I guess the reason they probably don't have a lot of stuff is probably because of the fact that with the pandemic, I think a lot of their production's been, you know, jolted a little bit. So in the end, where you normally have a lot of product, a lot of extra product, you just didn't have that this time. So, you know, usually they'd be trying to get rid of a lot of, you know, product that they have just sitting in the warehouses and stuff. But with the fact that they're, you know, they just, you know, have been selling so much, and there might not be a lot in the warehouse to need selling. So that's kind of one of the kickers is, you know, that's, you know, how they're trying to get rid of stuff is obviously with their sales, and especially stuff that's been sitting in the warehouse for some time. But we're learning now with a pandemic and such, it's, you know, there's a good chance that you don't actually have as much stuff in the warehouse that you might have thought you had, so don't need to get rid of it. So, and that's my guess. I mean, who knows? I mean, you just don't know, but I mean, that could be part of what's going on. So, but for the most part, I mean, I really didn't buy much. I mean, obviously the Wisslug people had told me about the, you know, like somebody mentioned the Harry Potter night bus on sale at Target. So I did buy a few of those guys. So, and they were actually cheaper on the website by about $4 cheaper than what they were if you went into the store. Because I went into the store just to see, and they actually were a little bit more expensive. So, but just keep that in mind. And if you're looking at something like that, the reason I bought a few more was the purple parts. You know, obviously I can always buy the parts on Bricklink, but you know, hey, might as well have, you know, I can always, you know, have a few more parts. You know, a few more purples, never bad. Oh, look at that. Link those two wall sections together before they fall apart. So, you know, it's always good to have, you know, people looking at the sales and whatnot so that you know what's out there and what's good to buy. And trying not to buy too much. Obviously, I bought a little bit at the 72-hour stream last weekend, which reminds me, actually. Which reminds me, while I'm sitting here, let's do that so that I don't have to. Except I was trying to figure out what the shipping was, too, so I'm trying to remember why I even ordered from him. Let's see here. So those people who, hey Bama, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I mean, I didn't really need to buy any more. I mean, I guess I could have, but I mean, I don't really need a ton of stuff right now. So I mean, besides, I need to wait and see how cool all those pick-a-brick pieces are that I ordered. So hopefully those will be here in the next few days or whatever. Obviously, I haven't seen Willie's stuff yet. City Senate, but I'll have to keep looking and watching. So I haven't seen it yet. So she should grab a shorter wall section. Oh, I got a ways to go. So for the most part, yeah. Generally you can't have too much Lego, but you know, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would argue against that you can actually have too much. I'm sure a lot of the parents would love to shoot some of those AFOLs for telling, you know, their kids that you can never have too much, but you know, that's how it goes sometimes. So, but yeah, I think the Beyond the Brick and Creations for Charity is doing their stream tonight too. So I know they're doing their 24-hour one. So I don't know who's. And he was in here last week, so let's see here. Well, this is part one, so they just started. Oh, Moto's in there, Hinkle's in there, Bricksmith is in there, Pazoom. I would say that's probably why there aren't many people watching our stream tonight, is they're all in that stream. So maybe I'll do this here. So, but it's one of those things where, yeah, I should probably be careful on my camera, huh? I should be careful with my cards and stuff. So, but yeah, so it's one of those things where, yep, so that's what they're doing. Oh, he's showing off his wolf head over there. Pretty cool, pretty cool. So, but, yeah. I don't know, we could probably
mix little cobalt pieces, and then you use plates to reinforce, and then some Technic and some spars.
That's exactly what a wolf skull looks like, by the way.
Moto has its own YouTube channel if you guys want to see videos.
So yeah, so I mean they're live tonight, so they're doing their thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's also on Instagram.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, people. How do people find that?
So it's one of those things where they're live. So yeah. Everybody's gonna go over there. Yeah, I probably might have to just do a short stream tonight. So.
$20 super chat from Hope Castle. Thank you very much.
Oh, I'm done.
Did you?
Oh, yeah. Moto's got one more thing to check.
Julie, did you call the other end of the business end?
The business end, yeah. That is the most.
So yeah, so those guys are over there. I might have to. My stream probably won't go very long tonight with them going. So maybe try and go an hour. We'll see. See if we make it that long. Maybe we'll have to do a half an hour and maybe do like a crafting stream or something later tonight. Hard to go against those guys. So.
Oh, thank you so much. I like your work as well. I like the what did you do recently? It was
I like your stuff. What did you do?
I distinctly remember it was in a food build thing. I distinctly remember what it was. I remember enjoying it. I remember favoring it. I just don't.
So yeah, it probably isn't going to be very exciting tonight with those guys going. So.
Because you took the pictures outside with the suit. I remember. I'm not lying. I appreciate your look making up the memes Joseph Slaughter appeared in. That's mostly what I appreciate. Thank you. And actually, Julian, I have to contest that. You saying that no one thinks I'm a liar. Kevin does. Kevin thinks I'm a liar.
So yeah, that would be why I am alone tonight, gentlemen. Kind of wishing like Larry or somebody was here, but you know, hey. Oh. So yeah, they're going over there. So they got almost a full house. They got 9. They could probably have 10, but I think they got 9. So other than that, I mean that's pretty much it for me. I'm just going to be a little bit of this, but I might, with that going, I might have to end mine early and do some crafting while listening to that one. So we'll kind of play it by ear and see, because that's kind of a big stream. I think I've actually been part of that a couple times, but obviously probably jumped on times when my stream wasn't going or whatnot. So ran out of round ones. Let's see, but. Yeah, so that's kind of, so I'll probably be by myself most of the night, unless Larry or somebody other than, else from Colorado jumps in, because obviously Moto's with the big dogs tonight. He's with the big party, so he won't be in here. Kevin's over there, so he won't be here. And then, so pretty cool. So pretty cool. I mean, I go over to the Beyond the Brick Creations for Charity live stream too at some point during the night. Check that out. I mean, they're going to go for 24 hours. It looks like Bricks O'Brien, Brian Saviano is going to help Joshua make it the full 24 hours. So we'll see how that goes. Kevin Hinkle did it last year. I don't know if that really worked as well. So, but kind of crazy. I would say, they're joking about this, going 72 hours. I think what that would mean is it would probably be watching Brian and Joshua sleep for probably a good 48 hours or something, maybe. or sleep for 24 and then maybe do something for the other 24, but we'll see. But yeah, so definitely if you're not doing too much, that would be the place to kind of go and check that out. I'm going to pull a different module because the big one is the big one's kind of, I don't like pulling that off the floor just to kind of measure it. So I'm going to pull a little bit of a shorter module off so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. I think that's going to work. So really like that. So Brian, yeah, so it looks pretty pretty entertaining over here. So full house over there. So yep, so yeah. So I don't know who's in here. Brett, you're probably watching, aren't you? Somebody's watching. But yeah, I mean, definitely whoever's over here, you might want to definitely at some point check out the other one too. That'll be a pretty good one. So definitely, you know, always a good one. He's got lots of good guests on there. They're doing some building. They are giving away a Diagon Alley too with the each $5 donation gets you you know ticket in the drawing or whatever. So I was actually trying to watch kind of both. I almost wonder if I could probably do that by doing this. I won't see the chat though. I can just see them guys over there. So I mean, we look at the other screen. I mean, that's what they got going over there. They got 9 people over here. So they got Joshua there, Brian Saviano, Mr. Hinkle, clockwise, and you got Brick Smith, Moto, Joseph Sawada, NS Brick Designs lower left, the Zoom, and then Nick Brick is right in the center. So it looks pretty good. Don't look at the mess on the table here. So you know, look at the build area. That's what you want to look at. And it's still so yeah. So pretty cool. I mean, that's part 1. So they're doing 24 hours. They're going to be doing either 3 parts of 8, 3/8 or 4 6s. I don't know how he's doing it these days. I think it changes a little bit each time. So you're happy here. Well, that's good. It isn't quite as entertaining over here as it probably is over there. Lots of good chat over there. Looks like some building. Moto is showing off his stuff. We all know how awesome his stuff is. So that's always awesome to see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out where I can put some more of these headlight bricks. Trying to get some of that texturing in here. I'm going to use some of the round ones too. So that's cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing our attendance tonight will be all over the place with the other stream going. He does have a nice festive red background. I probably I almost should try that with mine, but I think the bricks, I might lose the logo on mine if I did that. So probably almost need to do a green background on mine. Would almost be what I would need to do. So I don't even know how I do that. I don't remember how I do that. Oh well, I'm gonna mess with it now. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I keep forgetting to do that. Actually, my Instagram's been all messed up lately, so I got to see if it pulls up the right one. Okay, I think it's the right one. I'll know when I go to. There we go. There you go. That one's in there. Let's see here. So yeah. Well, now they got 10. Who they add? Raymond is on. So now we got 10 people in there. Full house. I remember when I was getting a full house like that. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've had a full house of people over here. Definitely been some time for that. We miss it though. It's always nice to have a nice full house of comical, fun Lego people. So hopefully that time will come again. Time of the YouTube rider will come again, kind of like, you know, the time of the Dragon Rider. M Productions, Halloween felt like yesterday. Yeah, I mean, nothing's been really all that exciting lately. It's not really been really a cause for a lot of excitement lately. So it's kind of how it goes. I mean, that's just kind of the way it's been. So. So we've got another big headline stream going up against us tonight. We got the Gracious for Charity 24-hour one that Josh was talking about last week. He's going right now. They're in part 1. You got about 10 people over there right now on their stream. So should be pretty good when they're raising money for kids in need. They buy a lot of Lego sets. I probably should have actually put something up for sale this year. I was actually thinking of I was actually planning on it. I was actually, you know what, I was wild is I was actually going to was actually thinking of actually putting this thing in their auction this year, the charity auction, the one of my igloos, but I forgot to get it in there. I was gonna maybe put that in there. That's kind of, you know, it's on a Mills plate, so kind of a little cool thing. It's got a nice, you know, one of my igloo designs. More Hope Castle for Hope. Well, you know. Oh, do I have your email, Brett? I mean, if I have your email, didn't I send it with the initial one? Because I don't know if I've ever sent you an email. I know I've sent it through Instagram a bunch of times. Let's see here. I'm going to go back far enough now because got tons of stuff sent back and forth for the auction. I don't know if I have your email. Well, let me go back into Instagram and see if it's the email's in there. Maybe that's a problem. Hey, Willie, how's it going? Haven't seen your package yet. Actually, Brett, unless it was the disappearing message. So all the invites have gone through Instagram, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't see it. How's Willie tonight? This probably won't go super long tonight, obviously, just from the simple fact that going up against the big 72 or the big 24-hour stream from Beyond the Brick. So probably this one will probably go for might go an hour or so, and then I might do some crafting with the other stream in the background. I know Hinkle's over there right now, Moto's over there, Bricksmith is over there. So there's a bunch of people over partying over there on that one. So let's see here. But so pretty cool, pretty wild. So other than that, just kind of building the castle. I'm gonna work on more of the castle tonight. Just needs to get a little bit farther along. At least these wall modules, just for the simple fact that it just kind of want to get it a little bit farther along in case we get some shows, in case that Wonder vaccine starts working, you know, pretty good. So fun. Doing some building. That's good. Yeah. I'll probably do some more crafting. Finish that giant rail I'm doing. So, oh my Lord, Fazoom, really? Oh my gosh. He has a plate full of all those orange space guys. Oh, Zoom's showing off. Ooh, he's showing off his big one he built for ship this last year, September. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty wild. That's a pretty big one. I think he showed it off on one of the Friday Night Bricks, I think at one point maybe, or something. One of the Thursdays, so pretty cool. So other than that, just kind of a night of just building and chilling and whatnot. I don't know. I mean, all these people wanting invites. Do I have your email? See, problem right now is I've sent so many emails for all the stuff I sold in the 72-hour stream. I've lost track of some of the other emails. See, I don't remember what some of them are. That's the problem. It's a little quiet in here too. Sorry, nobody talking. So, yeah. And besides, I don't really need to be in the other stream because I don't have a castle anymore. My castle is in shambles. So, Ice Bears, always pick the weirdest times to do their remodeling. It's just kind of crazy sometimes. So. But fun. I'm using now with the castle. I'm trying to use these 1x1 round plates to try to see what kind of weird texturing that'll add to the castle. If that'll add any kind of beneficial texture to it or whatnot. So we'll kind of see. But other than that, I'm just kind of working slowly at this castle. So, I'm going to use the modules to kind of keep an eye on height progress. So I know kind of where I'm at for that. I use some of these new clear headlight bricks I got in my last lug bulk order. Oh, see, now they're showing off ships. It's a ship show-off party over there. So I'm kind of multitasking, building, watching the other stream, Whoop. Dropping clear plates on the floor. Always fun and exciting when I do that. So, oh yeah, that's a pretty, ooh, wow. Well, that might be the Vic Viper he was building for November in honor of one of the first guys to build the Vic Viper, or one of the AFOLs. I think that was built when one of the guys passed away. I saw that years ago. I don't remember who it was, unfortunately. Some stuff I just kind of have missed the boat on. So pretty wild. So pretty crazy. So still looking, just kind of, other than that, I mean, it's not much. I mean, there isn't really much to look forward to right now. I'm kind of just looking forward to maybe seeing some of the sets. I mean, I don't know if there's really anything that's out there that's really coming out that's jumped out at me to see if there's anything that's worth purchasing. I don't know, anybody else see any of the new sets, see if anything was jumping out at them to need to purchase type kind of thing. Whoa. I'd say that's probably why we have 3 watching. They got 122. So, but they do have also, what do they have? They have 831,000 subscribers. So, there's a lot of Lego people out there. Let's see how this is. Together here. On the other, what? Oh. Well, how did I send that last time? Because this is the only one that I've ever sent it through. Let's see here if I... Let's see if this is it. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. It's the only Brett I've got in my email, so we'll see if that was you. We'll see. Otherwise, someone else is going to be jumping on here that I don't know. We'll see. Oh, look at that. It sounds like Mr. Hinkle is trying to leave. Somebody's trying to leave, and it sounds like the goodbye is just as long as the forever sorting intro. So I don't know if it's Bricksmith or Kevin that's trying to leave, because they both will hack and kill that intro. So I'm not sure which one's trying to leave. I mean, I'm not going to speculate, but I think Kevin was leaving. So, but. Hey, Dude Jude, how's it going? So, oh, Hinkle's gone. He's leaving the other stream. I don't know where he's going. He might be having to do some gaming with his son, I'm guessing, or something maybe. Get his Mario time in tonight. But it looks like he's been trying to leave for a good 5-10 minutes, so it's always humorous that way that leaving a stream. Oh, there he went. Ryan Leoff. At least he doesn't have to do the full 24 hours this year. I'm sure he's happy about that. He did the full 24 last year. I think he was pretty much beat after that. That was pretty. I think that was pretty brutal, I believe. Oh, look at this. We got the legend. Uh-oh. Oh, look at this. I have someone else to talk to. Thanks, Larry.
Yeah, it's much better than going at it on your own.
Well, I mean, Forever Beyond the Brick is doing their 24-hour tonight, so.
Oh, gotcha.
So I mean, he's got 120 some watching over there. So, Hinkle's over there, Moto's over there. So there's a full party over there. So.
And when does it end?
Oh, looks like Joshua might be building a Coliseum, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's got something with a lot of weird green parts on the bottom. So I'm guessing it's grass or something on the underside of the Coliseum, maybe. So he's giving away a set for. They're giving away a set too, I believe. I don't remember what set they're giving away. I think it's a. What were they giving away? The Harry Potter Diagon Alley set. So
Really?
with every $5 donation. So
Well, that's cool. How's your Thanksgiving?
pretty uneventful. Nothing
Yeah.
really exciting. Nothing going on. No. Just kind of.
Just hang out with you and your mom?
Yeah. Oh, man, I don't remember which one. I don't even have it. I mean, I sent something to an MJ earlier tonight, and that sucker got kicked back. That's the only M thing I've got. That one got kicked back. Service not available. I don't know. That's the only M. I mean, if it's the MJ one, that one got kicked back to me. It said something about something not working. So I don't know. But so what are you working on tonight?
I'm going to build the Spider-Man attack set. Bridge attack. Yeah, Ken had several sets. He let me borrow one. I'm just trying to get a bunch of sets so that Andrew can practice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he put together the Ferris wheel. It's kind of a neat.
Yeah, I got that upstairs with the motor in it and everything. So practice for anything they might ask you to build or whatever, I guess.
Well, just for experience, really. I mean, he doesn't have a whole lot. I mean, he's built some sets, but not a ton. So
you can just pull out your old instructions. He can dig for the parts. Come on, how hard can it be? They got to be in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, I mean I've got plenty of sets. Although it's just easier, and Ken had offered, but it's easier because they haven't been parted out yet. I mean, I would have to go through and find all the parts, and that'd be a hassle.
Yeah, I sent out a bunch today from the 72-hour stream, that auction we did, because people were paying me, so I figured I better send out sets. So
yeah,
Chris paid for his. I sent his. Frank paid for his. Sent his. Nessie paid for her set, which I didn't realize it was the Nessie, Nick's Nessie. So that was kind of interesting. She bought a set. So yeah. So that a bunch of that went on. I'm just waiting for some emails to come back from people that I kind of haven't heard from yet, to find out what their email is and do they want the boxes and.
Yeah,
Huh?
I got Chris paid, and so that set's on its way. But the Dave hadn't responded back. He asked me if I wanted the box. I replied back, and haven't heard from him since. So I don't know what the total was.
For which one?
That was for the God, what was it? It was the second set I got. I think the Necro Knights one.
Oh, actually, you know what? I can probably pull up. I actually have that spreadsheet pretty handy. I just got to open Excel, and then I just go into File and pull it up.
I think by the time I bought that, I was a little drunk.
Let's see here. You bought it? Oh, Larry to Chris, $21. Yeah, what did you buy?
Yeah, so I got that one, and then I think it was it Dave or was it Mike?
Oh, you bought the Xmas box from Chris, and then you bought some from Mike too?
Yeah, was Mike? I forgot. It's been
Chris, you bought did you buy more than one thing?
Yeah, so I got the holiday set.
Oh, you got Aaron's box, Arrow Striker from Mike, and then you got the Christmas box, which I probably was bidding against you, from Chris.
You were.
Yeah, I finally was like, ugh. I'm like, okay, you can have it. Hey, Hey, Brick Sloth, how's it going? So yeah, I mean, it was one of those things where, I mean, I was bid on a few things, and I think after a while, whatever. And so, I mean, I can't be too disappointed. I think everybody, I mean, some of the sets that I thought, some of the sets that actually, probably to me, I thought had the highest value were, well, all except for the Toys R Us truck. I mean, most of them were sent without boxes. So those will get built. I think the Toys R Us truck, is getting sent in the box, as far as I know. I remember who got that one. I'm trying to remember who did buy that one. Let's see what's going on here. No, I don't want to do that because that's, no. What's going on here? So sorry, I'm just trying to play with some stuff here. So I don't know, nothing's working. I mean, it's a good thing I probably wasn't planning going super late tonight with the 24-hour creation going.
Yeah.
What did Red Brick Redemption say, Joshua? How is it that you are completely unfamiliar with many popular movies that were able to recognize a tiny mock from an obscure film, The Disaster Artist, during one of your tour videos? Yeah, they're dogging on Joshua pretty good over there. So I don't know if that's a good idea to dog on the host. I don't know if that goes over well. And usually when you dog on the host over here, you sometimes don't get a return invite. So you got to be real careful about that, You're put in the permanent exile location.
Right.
We send you to the Phantom Zone, and just like Batman and those guys, you need kind of some help getting back from there.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, Phantom Zone is not some place you want to be sent alone. So
did you watch Josh on the 72-hour stream last week?
I think I missed it. I started to watch some of it. So, but
apparently he and his brother are jugglers.
Oh,
which is cool because I also juggle.
I mean, I generally, I mean, I told him about it. I told the Butt Shop I'd tell him about it. But I figured that'd be a good way to promote this stream. And so, I think I missed it. I think I didn't realize he was on so early, and so I missed it. I mean, it's hard for that 72-hour. I mean, it's been lately. I mean, normally if we weren't in such a funk right now, I'd probably be watching a lot more stuff than I am. And so that's kind of the part of the problem right now is there's just this awful funk overhanging everything. So, and it just makes it tough to stay motivated, keep wanting to do certain things. I mean, building even this is kind of, it's getting done. Oh, there we go. There's Brett. I must have sent something to the right location, I guess.
Hey, Brett.
How you doing?
I hope.
Some technologies in it.
Yeah, technology sometimes is just not very much fun.
It's just not my friend today.
Especially if my mom ignores it all the time. Then, of course, then it's not very much fun to deal with. So, it'd be so much easier to do this. I don't want to do it. Okay, that's fine. I'll do it. How's Brett tonight? Oh, Brett's building a castle.
I'm trying.
Well, the only way you can fail is to try. If you never try, you'll never fail. So, and then you'll never get help from the rest of us if you don't fail. So, looks good. Yeah, start somewhere. I mean,
As I say, there's no plan. It's just parts, and as you can hear, I'm losing my voice.
It won't be kids. Masterpieces don't happen overnight. It takes time and patience to make a masterpiece. And even then,
Reed, you had some good lots in the auction.
what?
You had some good lots in the auction for the 72-hour.
I try to make sure I get some good stuff.
How many sets?
A lot of variety in there.
I want people that hate my guts. You know, I want people who don't have any money when I put those in to hate my guts. I mean, hopefully it's working. Hopefully they'll be looking to take me out at the next Lego convention or something, possibly.
How many sets did you end up selling?
What did I sell? I sold, well, actually some of the stuff that didn't totally sell, I need to reach out to Titanium and a few people and see if the people that were interested that didn't win. Well, the pirate stuff I didn't relist a second time. I didn't have them go through a second time because somebody messaged me that was interested in it. So I'm selling a couple of pirate sets off of that. And then I need to see if Titanium and Cold Water were interested in any of the Ninjago stuff. I'm still waiting to hear back from Cold Water on his address for the poly bags he won. I sold a fair amount. I mean, my Star Wars lots didn't fare too well, but the 3 poly bag lots went. The Toys R Us truck went, and actually I sent that to Frank, so that went out. Everything Frank got was still in the boxes. He wanted everything still in the boxes. He didn't know when he was going to build it. So Frank's stuff stayed in the boxes. Chris stuffs came out. And then I think who else? Somebody else didn't want their stuff in the box. But I don't think I sent. Oh, Bubba. I don't think I sent it yet. The gas station. So I mean, there's a couple sets that were pretty good. The gas station, I got a few of them a while back, pretty cheap. So they weren't. That was a pretty good one. And then the Toys R Us truck, obviously, like I said, I built one. So I think I've got 2 built somewhere in my collection. I think I have 1 left. So, you know, and who knows? It might be something that might end up at like a Brick World, maybe swap or something. Or I can have the guys that run all the stores say, hey, oh, I want it, but I'll give you like this much for it. And yeah, you can. If you're gonna give me that much, you might as well walk off the closest pier because I ain't selling it for that much. So, you know, I'll be like, I sold it for this much on an auction, you know, online. Yeah. And he probably went a lot lower than I would have loved to see it go, but you know, hey, I mean, more than what I paid for it. So I mean, you can't complain. And it's going to AFOLs that are going to use it. They're probably going to put it in their display, and that's kind of the thing is I need to think of it from that standpoint. Is I can't take it with me.
Exactly.
You know, and I mean, God help us if they ever create another Toys R Us truck. But I mean, I'm surprised they haven't done it with some of the stores over in Europe. Brett probably knows. I mean, who's the one that has the guard that had the guard that was in the poly bag? Can't think of the name of that store.
You want about the Leicester Square store?
Which one?
The Leicester Square store has Leicester, the English guy with the English suit on and the umbrella. He's a UK exclusive, apparently.
Yeah, there was Lester, but there was another guy. I can't think of the
name. Are you on about the Beefeater with the big fluffy hat?
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck finding that in minifigure form. I'd imagine that's probably body part prices.
I mean, somebody went to the I had it and then it just freaking went off the screen. One of the guys in our group went to the UK and actually came back with one of that poly bag. Actually ended up selling it to members of the group, but I mean, I think he sold them for like 8. Okay, that's wow. It looks like they're finally maybe throwing. Well, whether or not they're doing it right or not is another question. They're putting poly bags is an actual choice in Brickset, which I think is a long time coming. That's pretty awesome. I can't believe they finally started doing that, but that's pretty cool. I don't see the one I'm looking for. Was it 18 maybe? Maybe it was 18. When I find it, I'll know what I'm looking at. Until I find it, I won't know what I'm talking about. I'll sound like Hamleys. We did the Hamleys Royal Guard. be kind of cool if they made like a Hamleys truck. Is Hamleys a pretty good? Oh, Bama typed in the chat. Is that a pretty big store over there? Oh, Brett's muted. I had to step away. So Brett, you're muted. But is the Hamleys department store over there a pretty big store over there in the UK?
The Hamleys store, Reed, you'd be like a kid in a candy shop in there, mate. The toys, but they're also the toys money. That's the trouble with Hamleys. It's very big, it's very wonderful, but it's very expensive as well.
Well, that's what I was going to say. They did that Royal Guard polybag. I'm surprised maybe they haven't tried to do, since that's like maybe a toy store, try and do a truck, like something like that. Obviously, it probably doesn't need a big semi like the one that they've already done, but that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Whether or not, I mean, it would sell is anybody's guess, but.
So what did you buy on the Black Friday then, Reed?
Huh?
What did you purchase for Black Friday?
I tried to buy a bunch of the Dot Series 1. I bought 3 and then used my code I bought one. I used my VIP points to get one of the, chrome red guys from the VIP, the old VIP ones. Yeah. But I did 2 of them, and it gave me 2 codes. So then I tried to place a second order for some more of that same Dot bag, and they canceled the order. So the question I'm going to have from Lego is, are you still planning on sending me the chrome red VIP guy that I couldn't use both codes on the first order? I mean, so it's kind of those things where, it was so funny as we streamed last night, the discounts weren't even showing up for like the first, I don't know, half an hour or something. It's not, it's actually quite sad that the servers have been so bad for so long that they haven't figured out that, especially maybe during a pandemic, maybe we need some emergency servers to handle the influx of craziness that's going to befund them. I mean, people were in queues, I think, trying to get to the website last night. So it was quite entertaining. Cheap entertainment for those of us who like to laugh, at the misery of major corporations that we've worked for in the past, because it was a problem back then, but it's obviously still a problem now. But yeah, I mean, there wasn't really much good. I mean, that was the thing, is there wasn't much on the website that. I mean, they had a bunch of like the extra bags were a little 20% off. I think right now they just don't have anything. In the old, in the normal time when you're not in a pandemic, I mean, you're not selling, and your production's at full bore. I mean, you probably have a lot of extra stock floating around, and now everything's on back order and everything. I mean, you don't need to liquidate anything because everything is flying off the shelves pretty much as fast as you can produce it. There might be a few duds out there, but in the end, I mean, you don't really have a need to liquidate so much stuff. And so that might be why there was really a lack of really, really good deals like we've usually seen. And that's because they just maybe don't even have it, So, I mean, that's my take on it. I mean, who knows if it's correct or not? It's anybody's guess. But I mean, from working for Lego and knowing now that, even the stores no longer have on-site storage, off-site storage, mall storage. I mean, their shipments are coming, a couple times a week, and they have whatever they have and whatever they can get in their back room. They're obviously trying to, maybe keep from having, hundreds, if not thousands of sets sitting in stores that just aren't selling, And so, because they have that problem. I mean, I think the Spinjitzu temple or something, the huge temple. I mean, we had a god awful amount of those in our storage forever, and they never sold. You practically couldn't give them away, and so some sets, rather than have to try to now get rid of them in the store, I don't know. I mean, that's my take on it. I don't know. Larry, what are you building?
The Spider-Man bridge attack.
Is that the bridge? Is that with the big bridge one?
Yeah.
Oh, the one that Miller had a boatload of those, didn't he, at one point? Mike?
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's building a great big train bridge with it.
Yeah, that was the one that I think we tried to base one of the last layouts I did around that, trying to get the trains maybe to go underneath it, but I don't think that ever really came to fruition. I think I bit off more than I could chew with the magnitude I wanted to do with that, but plus it needed a long distance of up and down sloping to get the trains to be actually to work properly. So. But we've done a few different things with elevation, but not a lot of them. It's just,
Yeah, I mean, unless you wanted the whole track to be whatever 6-8 studs off the ground.
Yeah, so it takes such a long distance. I mean, luckily for us, the train show has always given us a fairly good space, and so you really, if you wanted to do it, you pretty much could. I think the best place we ever had was the Rialto Theater up in Loveland or whatever, was when we had a really, really nice giant O, and that would have been awesome to do some really cool long train type kind of stuff. Oh, Nick's showing off his, looks like Lego. Is that a Lego built guitar? Wow. I remember somebody had one year, and I think Richard used it to destroy his roller coaster at Brick World. That was pretty fun to watch. Taking a Lego guitar and just smashing a giant roller coaster to smithereens. So, you ready for Christmas, Larry? You doing anything special?
No, I don't know. Got a little bit of shopping left to do. For my wife, but I'm trying to figure out should I buy stuff now, Black Friday, or wait till Cyber Monday. And then Black Friday's been going on since beginning of the month practically for a lot of sites. So I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and obviously even though I have no excuse, the point with the 24-hour stream, I was almost thinking I probably should have. I should try and sell something a little bit different this year, maybe other than my ribbons. I was thinking I probably should have tried to see if I could have put this in their auction and see if somebody'd want to buy a nice translucent igloo, on a base plate. Should have probably thought about that, but I don't know how long his auction goes. I can't remember how long it goes. I think it's probably already started. I haven't even looked at it this year to see the link or whatnot. So probably should ask Kevin about that. So Hinkle's still watching that one.
Really?
It'd be cool if he was watching both of them, but I mean that might be too much for the legend himself, to be watching two YouTube streams at once, the legends, they themselves can only do so much. So, but yeah, so just kind of work on a few modules here.
What do you think of the new modular?
Oh, I know. Did they finally post a really good picture? They were talking about it last night, but we never really saw anything.
I saw a few. Taking it. They were taking the different layers off and everything. It's ho-hum. I mean, it's really cool. I mean, you pretty much guarantee every modular collector is going to get it.
Let's see. Let me go to images. Oh, police station. Wow, look at the buildings next to the police station. Talk about tiny. Woo. Yikes.
Apparently, one of them's a donut shop, in it, Reed.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's enough for that's probably enough for like 1 or 2 officers. Come on, if you're going to do a donut shop, it needs enough room for the whole precinct. What are you talking about?
Well, I guess there's a trap door under the jailhouse bed. I saw a picture of so the crook that's in the jail cell is fishing donuts from above it. It's pretty funny.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it looks like That's how he's bribing the officers to make his phone calls and talk to his honeys and all that. Yeah, that's a smart crook. He knows the police officer's weakness. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, ever since I kind of traded away a lot of my modulars, I just haven't had the urge to really, look or collect at them. So, it's just, I don't really have an inkling to really do a city. I had a friend once that, was going to do a city, and then it's going to help him. That's kind of why I'm trying to liquidate some of my city sets, because I think that's now truly a pipe dream, and and the pipes are bursting under the city. So, yeah, I'm just kind of taking it day by day, and so I'm always showing up shiny stickers.
Right, now that I've hit the drink read and I can talk a little better, I've found 2 of my Christmas presents this week. The missus has been stashing Lego. All I know is I've got 2 of the Lego City car garages. I don't know which ones. She won't tell me. But I know they're in the house. What do you think on them new city sets, Reed? Larry, have you seen the pictures of them?
I didn't look too hard at them.
I haven't really looked. I've been usually using the
Hello, Reed.
Hey, Mike. How's it going, Mike?
Hey,
pretty good.
Who's on
Hope Castle, or better known as Reed, Larry, and Brett's builds. Brett's in the UK. He's over in the United Kingdom. Larry, I don't remember where Larry is. He's out in the world. Colorado.
Oh, we're changing something.
Well, it's here in Minnesota too, and then Reed's over in Wisconsin.
I'm sorry.
Wisconsin. Yeah, Wisconsin, Minnesota's not playing this weekend. It sucks.
Yeah, it's okay.
What?
I guess that means we hopefully we have the axe. It just means we get to keep it for another year.
Oh God.
Or do
I
we
don't
not?
know if they axe right now.
They do.
No. We're not playing this weekend, I guess.
No, because COVID.
Yeah.
Too many people have.
So how's the world going?
It's still spinning, as far as I know.
So Brett, how was your? Well, it'd be an American Thanksgiving Day, but how was your day on our Thanksgiving Day?
Asking an English person about Thanksgiving is not a good idea.
Well, I was trying to figure out how to word that so it made sense, and I'm pretty sure I chopped it up.
Yeah. No, obviously I wish all my American friends well and hope they enjoyed their day, but I don't understand it. I don't know what it means, if I'm honest, so...
To be honest, I don't think a whole lot of Americans even know what it means.
Oh, so what you're saying is it's just a good excuse for a piss-up then?
Pretty much.
It's a good excuse to have some big meals and see the family.
Food and get drunk.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah.
As long as they're not in the woods getting drunk, shooting at just moving objects,
Right.
they might hit each other, says the deer.
Just a lazy day.
I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much what my day was. Lazy day on the computer.
My wife is trying to translate Brett's Build's comment about piss off. And she is a total American with a little Polish in her, and she ain't getting it.
That's okay. So, other than that, yeah, Brett, your city's looking kind of nice there.
It's only small, Reed.
Huh?
Larry said about modulars. With that, I turned the camera off the castle to the modulars. If you can see the one I'm pointing at, I just rebuilt that yesterday. That one, that's just a modular I built myself out of parts.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
Very
that
nice.
one. I just sat here watching. I can't even remember what I was watching. I was watching Lego people, obviously. But yeah, took it all apart, rebuilt it. Absolutely happy with the rebuild. So yeah, I knew you was coming on tonight, Reed. So I got the castle out, and with that, I pulled all the castle apart, and I'm rebuilding the castle. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. Next thing, I'm thinking I'm going to build a fort at one point in time. I'm going to try and build one of the last forts here in Wisconsin at some point. So keep driving by where at least it used to stand.
So everybody see that new module?
Yeah.
Everybody see that new module that they're coming out with?
I have.
We were talking about it.
I don't know. I think they just had a whole bunch of parts laying in the shop, and they wanted to get rid of them.
Have any of you guys seen the new Friend sets that are coming out 2021? Some of them are pretty different.
I did not.
Yeah, there's two. There's I think one of them's a cinema and the other one's a house, and they're both around the $60 or $70 mark. And yeah, they're gonna make, even as parts, they would make like definite must-buy sets because they just look good. But yeah, there's 3 new Friend sets. The 2 I'm on about is the house, and I'm sure it's the cinema movie theater type thing. The new ones, 2021. But yeah, they both look good, and I want them for part of my city collection. So I will be looking into them next year.
So, is the modular a buy or a no buy?
If I got the money, I'll buy it. It does look good. It looks different for a police station. It actually looks bloody good for a change. I've actually got somewhere in my Lego collection probably 2 police stations, and yeah, I took them apart because I didn't like the way they looked. They were funny shaped, didn't fit in with my city, and it annoyed me, so I took them apart. Yeah, you laugh. I've just done Newbury High School as well.
Well, I'm thinking this is maybe just a Minnesota swing on it, but I'm thinking we needed some boarded up windows and maybe a couple of police officers running from it.
Well, what's really interesting is they're doing a bonsai tree next year too. I mean, but it doesn't look anywhere quite as nice as the one that Red Brick Dad did a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I was interested in that bonsai tree. I'm like, but maybe I'm just going to be interested in the instructions and build it myself.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look that big.
I mean, and only 878 pieces. You kind of wonder what.
Yeah.
Probably a lot of pieces might even be in the stand itself.
Yeah.
The flower bouquet looks kind of interesting. I might be tempted to pick that up.
Yeah, but when the bonsai tree has the cherry blossoms on it, it's got a whole bunch of pink frogs on it, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I didn't realize there was like an alternate.
Yeah, there's the regular summer tree, but then when bonsais bloom, they bloom with little pink flowers.
Hmm.
And they have like 100 little pink frogs that are in that set.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, Olivia's getting an electric car next year. Ooh, yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. Heart Lake City Movie Theater. Yeah.
movie theater kind of is stupid because it's just kind of the front of the building. There's nothing. There's no meat to it.
No, the meat's on the house, and that's why I want them to keep the price down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think everybody wants those windows. Is what everybody wants.
Well, that's it. That's the other thing, isn't it? Like I said, the movie cinema's good just for parts.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of, I mean, or it's one of those things where once it comes out, wonder if they'll be available on bricks and pieces. That would be the next thing.
Yeah.
Dot Series 3. Ooh, we'll have looks like maybe trans blue. Oh, I can't tell what that is. No, that's a tile. It looks like there's going to be a pyramid, but yeah, I don't know. City sets. Well, the city set, the sports car looks cool. The camper van probably. Well, they have a tractor, so I'll have to pick it up. But race buggy transport will be kind of cool. See, I don't know where these price points. I mean, all those ones were usually in the $20 range. I don't know if they're going to start bumping those up to 25 or 30. So, I mean, the city sets don't look too bad. It'll be interesting to see what they say about the, obviously at the row plates. Ooh, might be buying some Super Mario though. looks like is that 8 or 6? Either 8 or 6 by 16 purple tiles.
Ooh. Wow.
In the Wiggler's Poison Swamp. Yeah. That might not be a very cheap set either, unfortunately. I hope my pals here in Whistler are watching Bricks and Pieces when the new stuff comes out, because I want to know when that purple stuff hits, because I want to be able to buy some of those. Ooh, purple pyramids too. Ooh, I'm going to spend lots of money in Bricks and Pieces next year, boys and girls. I might be living in a box. Might be building a purple castle too at the rate I'm going, it looks like.
Now the purple castle would be cool, really.
Huh? What?
The purple castle, especially if you're gonna use these.
Yeah, I actually had a bunch of those sets, but I've been slowly liquidating the sets with those in them. So slowly but surely they start to dwindle in the collection. They were in the Rapunzel Tower or something. I don't know. I had a bunch of them, and then I just started slowly getting rid of them because I just wanted the part. Actually, I think I have a bunch of the part, or a few of the part. And I got lots of purple stuff. I just bought a few more night buses when they went on sale at Target. So trust me, probably shouldn't have done that, but oh well. Just means I'll have to corner the market when all those sets end up hitting Bricklink, I guess.
So, Ray, put me on the screen, please.
No.
No.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
So if I zoom in here, you can kind of see the little pink frogs.
No.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
guessing that's something probably Larry doesn't have, I'm guessing. Just speculating.
No, not a lot of pink frog.
But it might be something that might end up getting parted out, and they should see how much those pink frogs go for on Bricklink.
Yeah.
So that might be entertaining. Might be like $5 or $10 frogs,
Yeah, we all need a $15 frog.
Shit.
No, the big elephant was going for about 8, so I wouldn't surprise me.
And then this is the one that he was talking about, the movie theater.
Yeah. So.
As I said, the house is the one, though, guys. For me, anyway, personally, the house.
The house, because it's got those the new bay window thingies.
Yeah.
Well, the cool thing about the house. Let me pump this up a little bit. Oh, gotta go up again. These windows are curved.
Yep.
And and I think they're built as one piece, and the whole piece is a curve. and then you stack them on top of each other.
Wow.
And there's glass in between each one. You can kind of see the opening with the studs underneath.
Yeah.
So I think this is like from here to back here, the two windows are a piece. And then you just stack them up. You make two, two different stacks.
Yeah, I have
This is
some of
the
the
first time I've
older.
ever seen those.
I have some of the older square type bay window type stuff from some of the older police stations and stuff. I have a bunch of those somewhere.
Boy, I'll tell you, if that was available on Lugbox, man, I know everybody'd be gobbling those up.
Oh yeah. If that ends up available out there, yeah, that will be a very popular element.
You want about these, Reed?
Yeah, like those, like what Brett's got, those guys. Yep.
Nice.
The bay ones, and then the police bay ones.
Yeah, those are pretty good.
So then we scroll through this crap. Let's see what else.
Ooh.
I heard a lot of people are talking about wanting to get a hold of these birthday cakes because they think that this bottom piece is going to be one solid piece and turn it into like a cupcake ride kind of thing for like what Disney does.
Oh yeah. If it is, it'll be that'd be a good idea to do. I'll figure out how to attach a handle and make it.
Pieces are pretty useful. I mean, I don't know about the color, but those candles are good pieces.
Oh,
Yeah. I've got.
And then of course the new hot rods.
yeah. It looks like my old Optima.
Kind of cool little car. It's gonna be running with the new Bluetooth.
Yeah. Not a fan. I never even tried it, but.
This is the new bucket.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Holland and Baldwin was
I just, I agree though that this house back here has got a lot of good parts. Those roof tiles are good. The windows are cool. The dark blue door is kind of cool. This is the first set that's going to have this little baby thing in it. The younger daughter.
Oh Lord.
Yeah. 40 years time on eBay, you see that baby for like $1,000 or something. Yeah, I can just see that now.
I just wish that they would have built this a little bit more bigger and put like a room or something on the back end.
Or at least sides on it. At least sides.
Yeah, so you can at least maybe throw a plate in there or something and make a back or something for it. Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna have to be This is gonna have to be added on. There's gonna have to be extras put into that.
Or it's going to be very popular among the girls that'll be making like extra stuff for it. So you need to do this to make it this much cooler,
Then of course this is Reed's favorite car.
Electric car. Hey, at least it's being recharged correctly with some kind of also clean energy.
And then can we all say that we absolutely detest this building that's coming up here in a minute? Oh, wrong page.
A building? We're getting a building?
Yeah, this god awful thing.
Don't look that bad, see?
I don't know what the hell this green thing is on the side.
Hey, it's the new green grocer. What are you talking about? They're bringing it back.
Green gross.
And supposedly this is a donut shop over here.
Yeah.
Downsizing the buildings a little bit.
Hey, Reed, Brett, are your cops as addicted to donuts as ours?
Yeah, they are actually. Well, no, it's McDonald's over here. If you want a police officer, just go to your nearest McDonald's. There'll be 30 of them parked in there.
Oh, we're back to the orange brick separator. So to be honest with you, I'm what the heck? Like, I'm more interested in this gladiator's carriage with horses than I am with the whole build for this thing.
Yeah.
I'd build it for someone if they paid me.
Paid me too, but
I can honestly say I don't think I'd enjoy it, but yeah, if someone paid me to build it, if they said, right, I'm going to send you this set, will you build it for me? I'd do it.
listen, your fingers would be bloody by the time it was done.
No. I'd just find some early 90s hard dance music and, tell the kids I'm going out for the day and, yes, and build it.
All the damn 1x1 pieces that are in there.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother me. And one of them might be, once I set my mind to saying, if I want to do it, I'll do it. And obviously, as we said, like money being an inquisitor as well, yes, I'll definitely do it. Got a lot of children in this house and we got Christmas coming. It's the only time of year it's not good to have 12 kids between you.
Brett, stop at a dozen.
I keep telling the wife, Mike, let's get another motorbike or another car. No more kids.
Hey,
Doesn't
Ralph,
like the idea though.
Yeah. How's Ralph
You
tonight?
almost need a freaking train. You almost need a freaking train to move people around.
We've already got the minibus.
I need to see if they bring any more trains out. You know? When was the last time we had a train other than the crocodile?
Is it 2018? I think you had the blue passenger read. That's
Well, no,
right.
we had that other bullet train that was out.
But then the crocodile qualifies as well, doesn't it, as a train? So
I guess, yeah.
technically,
I don't know. But I think isn't the crocodile more like an ideas? I mean, that's what I've been screaming at them for years. They needed to do with like some of the just your standard engines and cars and stuff. You know, that's okay. They don't listen to those. Some of us, yeah. Except it looks like they actually needed to look to see if they were bringing back the seasonal sets for 2021, the minifig ones. They did it a couple this year. They did the snowball fight and the other one, but. Ralph, that's good. Negative COVID. Quarantine's over. That's good. But none of us want to go to the doctor because you get that. We have to take that test. It can't work. While you wait for the results. I do have a bump on the back of my hand, of course. I'm going to send that.
So was anybody waiting for any Black Friday Lego deals?
What's Black Friday?
I'm still kind of waiting to see what the deals are. I haven't found any.
No. My Lego budget is like the dinosaurs at the moment.
Is it negative digits?
No, just extinct. It's all right though, because let's get out of this year and into next year, and things can only be better, can't they? They can't be any worse.
Well, me and the wife have decided that we're not going anywhere for Christmas, probably. So that means we don't have to worry about Christmas gifts for anybody.
It's fine.
Christmas is just another day. Well, actually, the only good thing about Christmas Day is the wife gets paid double for working. So
there you go.
You'll have enough money for the modular then on January 1st.
the trouble is, might be there's so many others that I already want. It would be a bit criminal to get that one straight away.
Yeah, Ralph, it'd be great to see some cool freight cars for a while on a good train. That'd be nice.
You never have enough train. I could always do more trains as well, but like you say, it's just cost at the moment.
It's a matter of getting like the right combination of stuff. That's why I almost wonder why they haven't tried to go back to like almost like the Croc, but like individual cars. Kind of like they did back in the early 2000s. Obviously that was in a time when Lego was really struggling. So you can't really, it's one of those things where Legos exploded. 50 folds since those days when they were almost going belly up. So it'd be interesting to see if they'd ever try to do something like that again. Plus, it makes it nice. I think the reason it'd be cool is because it also puts it within your allowance budget for kids. They can add to their trains, as they have, rather than having to fork over, save their money and fork over $200 for a train, they can, build it as they go, type kind of thing. But I know, and of course, if Lego execs are listening, he's just wanting it for the AFOLs. I'm like, no, it never was about the AFOLs. It was always about the parents who were always been yelling about it. 200, 150 bucks for a train. How come they aren't cheaper? I says, well, because it's got everything in there. It's got the track and it's got the power, and I don't know. The Lego didn't listen to me because I was an AFOL, and I didn't know what I was talking about. So, yeah. I think they're the ones that don't know what they're talking about.
Well, that's it. Let's be fair. I mean, I turned around and said it, and I stand by it, and I still want to get it. I think the Sesame Street set for the price, all right, it's a little bit smaller than what it was originally going to be, but for the price, I can deal with that. When you're bringing out Diagon Alley at 350 quid, there's like no chance of me affording that. So, I mean, there have been some of the sets, you know, I know again, a lot of the Star Wars stuff really is very expensive. Hence why I would never dabble in that field and don't want to dabble in that field just because of the cost.
Yeah. Well, like Ralph's saying, he's kind of disappointed in the new sets with the new supposed road plates.
Well, yeah, that as well. But then that's why I do this, Reed. See, hang on 1 second. Yeah.
I'll have to buy a couple or buy one of the road plate sets and just see.
Look, that's why I do this one. Can you see them? I use the old vintage ones, so I'm never going to run out because I'm not even on the new road plates. I'm still running the old ones. And
yeah, well,
as we know, there's a ton of these still floating about everywhere. So
yeah, I think like, you know, Ralph and a lot of those guys too are building. When they build, they're building down to the roads. So even on their mills and stuff, they're actually going down to your actual mills and whatnot. So you're actually going down to the surface. So I mean, sometimes it's just, you know, I mean, I have some of the new and I have some of the old, and I mean, I really haven't done much with the city. I've had a couple over the years, but nothing in recent. And so for me, it's like I'd probably just use the road plates themselves too, if I had them. I'll have to see what the new ones are like and just see how.
well, that's it. It's like anything in it. You've got to give it a go. It could be the solution to you maybe building the city you said you wanted to build. You know, if you don't have a go, you don't know. Isn't that what we said earlier? And look, I've half built a castle. It's not the best, but it's half built.
It's a castle, man. It's a castle. What I think is a castle. That's all that matters. That's what you tell them. My version of a castle. Ooh, Moto's showing off his motivation stuff. That's pretty cool. Ralph says he loves the old green grass with gray road plates. I buy those every time I find them at a reasonable price. Yeah, I mean, you know. Lots of good choices for stuff out there, that is for sure. I mean, you know, you build your cities based on, you know, how you want to set them up and what you're going to use. Oh, Moto's bringing his spaceship back. Ooh, he's swooshing it too. Oh, look at that.
How long has that 24-hour stream been going, Reed?
They're in part 1 right now, so started streaming 4 hours ago, so they're early on. So they started, yeah, so they'll go 24. I mean, they got a full house now. I mean, he gets a lot of people. He'll have the Europeans and stuff on, and the more asleep and stuff. I mean, with 800,000 plus subscribers, you're not going to have a problem finding people to jump on the show. I used to take a lot of the weird shit back in the day, but.
And is he splitting that up?
Well, yeah, I think he usually does. Well, I don't know. I don't actually know what. With StreamYard might do a full 24 hours, so he might not have to even start a new one or anything. He might be able to do the whole thing as one. I think with my page, I think I can do up to 24 hours. I mean, I haven't looked in a while, but I think I don't remember with StreamYard, to tell you the truth. Zoom I knew had, I think, 24. StreamYard, I can't remember. I don't know, to tell you the truth. I almost hit the StreamYard button. Let's see. No. I'm not sure. I think the way they bill it, I think sometimes you can do more, do longer time frames and stuff. So that's kind of how it works a little bit. So I mean, he's probably on one of those plans where he can probably do a full 24 hours, so he doesn't have to start over. I know the Google Hangouts you had to do every 8, but these new ones might let you just do, if you pay for a package, you can just do as long as you want. So he'll probably go straight. Him and Brian Salviano are doing the full 24, so we'll see how well they last.
Got it.
Hopefully they both slept for the last like 10 or 12 hours, and they'll probably be fine. If they didn't, no, we all get to laugh. So. You guys didn't do it? Come on. Remember the one year I think Matthew K did it? He was hiding in his sweatshirt. He was probably like Reed, snoozing, without losing anything, without knowing I'm actually snoozing anything. So.
Reed doesn't fall asleep on streams.
Oh man, the other night when I was watching Hoosiers, I laid down on the couch and woke back up, and they were still going, and I'm like, because I'm like, it was just, I left it on while I went laid down. I think I zonked, and so yeah, it's just rough. Oh, that would have been Wednesday night. Sorry, not Thursday. I had to work today, so yeah. So it's fun to kind of try to make it the whole time. But obviously, with my mom working on this stupid refrigerator, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do for cold beverage. I have to go get a thing of ice. I'm definitely not going to be doing what I did the 1 week and doing some alcoholic beverages, man. It just put me to sleep that 1 week. Actually, Ralph has said he's seen me asleep at shows. Yeah, I can sleep sitting up in a chair. Let's see. Let me see. I'll look for. I got an awesome photo. You guys, you'll love this one. Let's see here. This one actually, this photo resurfaced recently too. So let's see here. Yeah, here it is. This is the one you got to see. There you go.
With the bowling alley?
And I'm not drunk. I'm actually asleep. I mean, I drove like the whole way or something, and the rest of the guys rode. I mean, you can see if you can see over here too on the side, it's like, yep, I'm zonked. I'm out. These are my bowling teammates. We bowled nationals. Sean, Todd, and this Chris and myself bowled with another Chris for many years, and the other guy moved to Ohio. But yeah, oh yeah, I've fallen asleep. I fall asleep. Yeah. I'll try faking asleep too. I mean, I'll try faking asleep. At shows too, standing up and stuff. But yeah, I used to try and sleep under the tables at the Estes Park show for a while. So. And then at the Brickfest Live Denver, the 1 year I was in the center, and I was taking a few naps in there. What you doing, Larry?
Oh, I'm trying to reply to Tanya.
Trying to hunt for another picture of Reed asleep. What?
I got none of them.
Kidville says, I survived Turkey Day. We had a huge dinner, but only served 7 people. I probably should have fixed a squirrel dinner instead. Well, as long as you're not using Chester, you're okay. Don't use Chester. I will be hunting down if you use Chester. Or if it's one of his relatives. TJ's on the other show. I should find out if he's going to want any of those. He needs that special Ninjago set I had up at the auction last weekend. I should have my mom put that soda out in the garage. It's probably cold right now. Nice, just lean against the wall. I mean, you put the shades on, anybody can fall asleep. They're dark enough. Glass of ice.
Yeah, in the Navy, I learned to sleep anywhere, anytime. I remember taking a nap on a sidewalk once.
Not sure where Arkansas Pine Bluff is, but Wisconsin playing them in basketball and beating them like 45-12. I'm sure Richard Gladder, if he was watching, I'm sure could tell us a little bit about where Arkansas Pine Bluff is, what kind of college it is. I even have a box of sets that were sold last weekend, just sitting over here, waiting to get shipped. I think I'm going to build this section, and then I'm probably going to do some crafting tonight. Oh, looking good, Brett. Looking good.
Trying.
It's a castle.
Brett, you're doing a good job.
You got the whole castle seal of approval.
It's the only seal I need, Reed.
What? Well, that purple would be a great place for the Purple Horde to take up residence.
I tend to have quite a lot of purple at the moment for some reason. I don't know why. It's probably all them friend sets I've been buying.
Well, if
You just love purple secretly.
If you see a straight pigeon with a note attached to it, it's probably from the Purple Horde trying to make bread with you to see if they can occupy it for a short time frame, you know. That was originally what I was going to have before the Ice Bears became the full-time residents of Hope Castle. Originally, it was the guys from Pharaoh's Quest, the mummies or whatever. They didn't last real long.
No, the daddies went over and took care of them.
Huh?
The mummies didn't last very long after the daddies showed up.
Yeah.
All right, it's not good humor, but it's not the worst you've ever heard either.
Yeah.
I gave it a courtesy laugh.
I need to find an applause button. That way I don't have to worry about laughing at myself.
Just the box of humor type stuff, the box of laughs.
Ooh.
Were you, Randy, you building a bridge, anticipating maybe another bridge challenge or something, or what?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
You called me Randy.
Oh, did I? Sorry, my bad. I haven't seen Randy in a while. That's probably what I'm thinking about that. I don't know why I was thinking that.
No, actually, I wouldn't anticipate any duplications of the challenges. I was thinking I'm probably definitely going to get well versed in season 2 of Australia. They might revisit some of those.
Yeah. Oh, looks like Joshua's moving along on the. I think that's what he must be building, the Coliseum. It's round. And it's big. Gets a lot of sick grass on the bottom. Yeah. Okay. Very ill grass. Very ill. Must have died from all the animals pissing on it all the time. Switch this off with this one here. So try to get that one back in there. Oh, ho, 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 ho.
Crash, you'll like the back read. Look, just for you, a bit of trans clear. You've got to have a little bit clear.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Looks good. That's what I tell everybody. You always got to start somewhere. Start small. I mean, that still could turn into a humongous Hope Castle in a couple of years. You just never know.
I think I've got a long way to go before I get there, Reed.
Well, you have kids, right? They'll help you.
That'll be the day.
You know, free help there. Look at Han Nick and his blaster.
Everybody caught up on The Mandalorian?
What's that?
The show.
What show is that?
The Mandalorian?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
What? You don't live in a cave.
I only watch real TV. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh. I know Mike watches it, right, Mike?
No, I don't watch The Mandalorian. I don't have Disney Plus.
Ah.
I keep telling myself I should get it, but I haven't yet.
So, Mike, hopefully you'll get your package probably early next week or something, maybe. Yours went out like on Wednesday or whatever.
Oh yeah, Mike. I need a total from you, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I've been not on the best part of the weather, so I didn't want to mess with any of that shit.
Oh,
Because
no
I
worries,
don't want to get anybody sick.
Oh, no worries. I'm in no hurry. Just
I'm happy that you responded to me as quick as you did, but I still have 2 people that haven't.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I got a couple too that haven't responded. mean, I might have to talk to Hoosier and see if there's a way to initiate contact with a couple of them. Yeah, I just have to email a few people. I went to so when I take a break, I'll have to, when I stop, I'll have to send out emails. They've got some totals for shipping. So I just need to let them know what it is. And they're welcome to pay whenever. That's what I have. I have a few boxes sitting over there. And then I think one person wanted to do kind of trade. So I was like, okay. And so I'm going to see what I want.
That was a lot of fun though that night. I got to tell you guys, it was fun.
Yeah, well, we're already in discussion about the next one.
Yeah.
And how we're going to start it earlier because we did get a few complaints about how late that was.
Really? People complained about how late the auction was? No.
Well, that was a long auction. I mean,
6 hours.
Jeez.
6
I
hours.
think some of the good ones were at the end, but you know.
Yeah, that was one other thing is that people were like, some of that stuff should have been spread out a little more. My other big thing is that I'm trying to convince everybody to put out a calendar or something that says when the next auction is, and then like a listing on everybody's video on everybody's YouTube that's selling what like 10 of the 10 or 12 items that are up for sale.
Oh, you mean have us do like something that says what we're selling? So that, like a little video saying this is what.
Right, just a clip of everybody's stuff, and then I was thinking about but hang on a second, I gotta talk to the wife.
How long were you there for it, Larry? How long did you stay to the end, or?
Oh, I was there the whole thing. And that's why I don't remember what the next morning. I didn't remember what the second thing it was that I bought.
Oh.
I had a couple of adult beverages. I'm like, really?
I might have too.
It was killing me. I had to go to the video and go through it and find out what I bought because I know I bid on something. I bid on something else that I really wanted, but I think I was outbid pretty early on. I think it went a pretty good dollar amount, but
yeah. There was a few things that
you remember what I bought.
There were a few things
what
that
were you looking for there, Larry?
Escalated quickly too.
Say that again, Mike.
What item were you looking for?
Oh, I forget the one that I had wanted. I think it was I want to say it was a Chima set. But then which one did I buy from you? Was it the Christmas one or the Nexo Nights one?
You bought the Nexo Nights.
Okay, that's the one I couldn't remember. What did I buy last night?
Mike, you had a few too many cocktails that night.
Yes, I did.
Well, I mean that's what makes the Brick World auctions pretty interesting too, is because that goes for a few hours too, 3 or 4 hours. I mean, and yeah, the alcohol is flowing pretty readily the whole time. So, I mean, by the end of it, yeah, you could be bidding pretty crazily on some stuff. So,
Honey, I got bad news. I sold the house.
Please tell me, honey, it was your favorite Lego house. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, usually a lot of the good stuff goes or some of the good stuff goes while they're still sober, so you can make arrangements with your friends to bid for stuff,
Right.
Because I mean, some of those auctions do have some crazy stuff where they do sometimes go a little bit beyond one person's, financial spending. They did the one bucket the one year of like all kinds of special stuff. It was just like, really? And you're just like, oh, I want some of that, but the thing went just through the roof. You're talking a few $1,000s for this
Wow.
giant bin of just, all kinds of miscellaneous stuff that got thrown into it. Just like they walked around with it with a wagon and said, "Yeah, you got something you can throw in here," and people were just throwing all kinds of weird and wacky stuff in there, and pizzas and sets, and I can't remember. The one year went for a hefty price. I don't remember how much it went for, but I think a couple people were talking to try and share a few things.
Yeah, you got the Nexonite set for me, and then you got the Christmas box from Chris, I believe.
Yep. That's already on its way.
Yeah, well, I just don't want to get nobody sick.
Oh, like I said, no worries. I'm in no hurry.
And I know that the only thing I have is the common cold or whatever. I've already been tested and all, but still, no need to spread any of this shit.
Yeah, I haven't been sick all year. I had a cold in February. And then nothing.
I'm interested to see if we ever find out if maybe some of the colds we had helped battle COVID. You kind of wonder.
I think Mother Nature is getting even with me. This is the first time in like 3 years that
What?
I've had the flu shot. I said this is the first time in 3 years that I've had the flu shot. And the year I get the flu shot, I get sick. The rest of the time I haven't been sick, but my doctor's like, you need this flu shot. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, I'm almost wondering too. If even, if people are wearing masks and some aren't effective. I actually had one of the hospitals I delivered to say, "Hey, you got to wear this mask," and it was actually worse than the one I was wearing. And I'm like, okay, this is stupid. This is. Well, if you insist that this is going to work better, looks like it's not going to, but I'm just the amateur here, so.
Well, my wife's actually working in another department tonight at the hospital because she's working in the COVID unit, not the like the ICU, just the people that are, not the ventilators, they're just in beds or whatever. And all she's doing is answering the phone. She's playing secretary. And the people that work in that department are like, well, this is great. We never have a secretary. And they're like, what do you mean? You never have a secretary, but you're having to fill in up here? They're like, yeah, well, we have all this COVID money that the hospital needs to spend. So they're just kind of like taking care of employees and making sure people have gotten all their shifts and extra shifts, and basically they're paying the money out to the employees. Well, that's kind of interesting. Because otherwise they lose the funding. But my wife did say that they're, like 2 weeks ago, they did hit a peak as far as the total numbers of people. And it was twice as high as they had ever seen, even back in the spring or whatever. Thought that was interesting.
Oh, look at this. The party gets bigger. There's Jesse, or one of the Jessies.
There he is.
One of the Jessies is here.
Nice.
Well, the other one might be crafting. You never know.
Nobody here watches The Mandalorian, Jesse. So
I had Disney Plus on. I wasn't thinking.
You what?
I was watching Disney Plus and building stuff in the background, and I forgot it was Friday.
Yeah. I've heard that before.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was hoping to check out the new digs behind you. I saw your pictures on Instagram.
Sorry, I had the background one on. There we go. I was hearing double.
It's okay.
Yeah, I was building and just watching stuff in the background, and I forgot it was Friday with the holiday.
Yeah. Usually I watch it like right when I start work in the morning. Or like, I mean, sometimes I will get up and get on my computer at like 6 instead of 6:30 and start watching it before my shift starts. But yeah, I didn't roll out of bed till, I don't know, it was like 11 today.
Wow.
Definitely a lazy day.
And here, Jesse, I thought you were over at the other big stream tonight watching that one.
What? Which one? I don't even know.
Beyond the Bricks doing their 24-hour creation.
Oh, yeah. Is that today? Or for the when did it start?
They're in the first part right now. They got 121 people watching.
All right.
And they actually have a female AFOL on right now. So
I got
Who is it?
Yeah,
Cat Sipe, Miss Tap Cat.
Huh.
Don't know her, but
no, don't know her. I've been hanging out with a different mosaic builder, Brick Huntress. She's been inspiring me to do some mosaics.
If you were going to say it was Stacy from Bricks and Giggles, I would have said good night. See you later, Reed. I got to go.
Yeah, I would say, she was on one of the Hauling and Balling shows the one time.
The last, not the previous 72 hour, but the one before that, she was like introduced, and she's been doing like a video every day.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, I would say, yep. See you, Larry. Have fun. Yeah. I'd be like, by the way, I'm watching it right now. I'm just not listening.
Yeah, we'd be like, we're going early. We're shutting down early tonight.
Watch his count go from 100 plus people to like 300 or 400. Just instantly. Like, ooh, well, what? So
I have the ladies on every once in a while. Yep.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get any on for a while. I don't know what's going on.
Usually start with what's her name?
Tanya used to be on a lot, yeah. Marianne's been on a couple times. There's been a few others here and there. Yep, 37 weeks till 3 years of Friday Night Bricks. Yeah, it's coming.
Wow.
Slowly but surely.
I got retweeted by Beyond the Brick, actually, so that was kind of fun.
Oh, you did?
I don't do Twitter a lot, but I try to share on the 3 major platforms, and then
I just can't do Twitter, man. I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, so I that's the last one I post to, but I usually, if I'm stoked, I'll post to Facebook and Instagram and Twitter last. And Beyond the Brick must follow me. I don't know, for whatever reason, they saw my little Among Us Thanksgiving thing. And
right now, especially since it's slow, I'm sure they're like, because that's all they do now. I think both Josh and John, that's all they do is Beyond the Brick. So I'm sure they're looking at watching everything and hitting social media. I mean,
yeah, well,
I remember when Josh was starting.
They got Kirk, Vision Bricks. They got Brian on there a lot. They got Boone. They got all kinds of guys.
They got 9 in there right now. They got Joshua, Brian Saviano, Brick Smith, Joseph Sawada, Moto, Cat Sipe, Dave, Titanium J, and maybe Vision Brick, Kirk Wilson. So
getting a little meta. We're in a stream talking about another stream.
Huh?
It's a little meta. We're talking one live stream talking about another live stream.
Why not? We're supposed to help each other out.
It is one big community. Yeah, we got it. Yep. I will probably try to. I don't know how to join them. I guess join the chat, and maybe one of them might send me a message.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he did have a sign up at one point. I mean, and it was out and about on some of the platforms. I mean, I usually sign up to do it, but I don't know. I mean, there's so many people now. I mean, Hinkle was in early. He was on early on, but I don't know. I got my show I'm doing, and so I'm just kind of. Hey, LTG Lego Train guy, welcome.
What's up, Bryce?
So it's one of those things where I remember when they first started at Brick World, it was fun. I mean, it was kind of weird seeing Joshua walk around. You're kind of like, who is this guy? Who is this kid? What's he doing? I mean, and then they did like a kick, like almost like a fundraiser, Kickstarter or something type thing the next year to help pay for the video. So I got that video laying around somewhere that they had the 1 year to help them kind of, they did a video of the whole show. So, so I mean, they've done a lot of cool things, and then now they hit just so many shows. It's just, I mean, it's like, I'm sure they're busier than sin half the time. So
yeah, I can't keep track of all of this.
But yeah, I mean, John was going to school for audio visual, and then Joshua was a history major. So, I mean, the one battle that Frederick was doing all the time is like the Napoleonic one. Joshua loved that sucker, so that was kind of cool. So when we started merging, and there were ice bears in his layout, I'm sure Josh was like, "That's not historically correct," and I'm sure he was like, "Yeah, that's another thing that's kind of happening in our midst." And so it's one of those things where Frederick and I, when we started mixing stuff, kind of made it a little bit more entertaining. I don't know. I think the ice bears were in a Roman, I think, display 1 year at Brick World too. So I remember, they were flanking somebody. They were flanking some army. So did you you've been still doing some stuff up at the train museum then too these days, or?
We're closed. It's
Huh?
We're closed. It's a shutdown for entertainment.
So Minnesota just did something too, like kind of like what Wisconsin did, or what?
Yeah, tomorrow will be the second Saturday that we've closed, and we're gonna try a loophole and open the retail gift shop only. Then we can sell some trains to people like members and stuff that are regulars for Christmas gifts.
Yeah, I mean, I know they canceled the bowling and all that around here.
Yeah, so that was the category the museum was in. So we got another 2 weeks.
Yeah, ours goes. Yeah, I think another 2 or 3. But I mean, in the end, we need to kind of do stuff to kind of nip this in the bud. I mean, I think the reason a lot of the stuff was shutting down was because of the fact that it was people from multiple families. I think so much was what was really kind of hurting it. I mean, we were all wearing masks. I mean, obviously there's been a few people here and there that I've seen that aren't really big mask wearers and kind of have been trying to, skirt the issue a little bit. And so that's kind of what hurts a little bit is, the people who aren't wearing it correctly. And so, that's our problem right now. It's just either people aren't wearing it correctly, the masks aren't doing enough. I mean, my mask is actually pretty nice. I mean, my mask is actually pretty tight. It goes under the chin. I mean, this is a nice mask. My mom's friends made it. So I mean, it's over the nose, and it's a cloth one. It's not like I had one of the ones the hospital gave me. It's just like a thin one, and then it's like bowed on the edge. Where it's like I don't really think those are really doing what they're supposed to do for the most part. But I mean, we'll see.
Ones, yeah.
I mean, the goal, I think a lot of governors probably should be thinking right now is like, let's try and get this under control because we don't know what's going to happen in January. I mean, it could happen. Biden could say, well, you guys aren't doing enough. We're shutting you down. Everything, or whatever, shutting down as much as we can. I mean, probably it would have been nice if they would have shut a little bit more down early on to see if that would have helped. But like my mom keeps saying, they wish anything happened in 100 years. So yeah, that's right. And nobody knows really what to do.
Yeah, they canceled our Gopher and Badger game.
Yeah, Wisconsin wasn't gonna be able to take the axe again. Oh well. If your Gophers are probably happy, it probably would have been a slaughter. You know, Wisconsin's killing Arkansas something tonight in basketball. When I looked, it was 45-12. So Arkansas South or something. Well, oh yeah, I like introductions. I don't get why people say being forced to wear a mask is taking away their freedom. By that logic, people having to wear clothing is impeaching their rights. Yeah, can we walk around naked? I'd like to walk around naked. I mean, hey, let's do it. You guys get to see my beautiful gut all day long. Hey, ladies, check it out. I'm a pregnant guy, man. Check it out.
I saw a funny meme where they compare masks to wearing pants, and
oh yeah.
The guy's peeing, right? It's like, if I don't wear pants and I pee, I will get my pee on you. And if you're not wearing pants, then
I saw that. That was pretty good.
Something like that.
We have too many, freedoms, and everybody thinks that, because like the CDC, which is responsible for health and stuff, health and safety, that, we should, they're imposing too much. This is, you know what? That's fine. I just like, that's why I said, like the one nurse that was on, that's been all over the internet saying, yep, on their deathbed, they're saying, no, I don't have it. You're wrong. I don't have this. Okay, whatever. I would love to be in a hospital just saying famous last words, because I'm going to make sure that, this is all over the internet, make sure all your family members get this, what you think your famous last words are, and be just like, yeah, oh, see, that was his famous last words. I don't have it yet. He was gone within, such a time. It's like, you got it. I mean, yeah, you could have other problems too. You might have lung cancer because you smoke like a fish and everything else. But it's one of those things where, I mean, you get it, and I mean, that's the thing, is it's bad. I mean, I watched like 60 Minutes last Sunday where they were talking about the long haulers, the people who are young, who are getting it, who are still fighting it now, and they've been COVID free for months, and they're still fighting the remnants of it. Like they're thinking the body is still in overdrive, still trying to fight it, even though it's no longer in the body. So, somebody's building a super star destroyer, or a big star destroyer. Sweet. But yeah, so it's one of those things where I don't know. I mean, it sucks when people think that they're being required to do something. The problem is, I think what everybody forgets is it's not just about you. Not about just you. I mean, if you wear it, yes, we're helping people protect you, but, you're also helping protect others. And so it's one of those things. I think that's the problem with our country, is everybody's freedom thinks they forget that, you have to think about others. So
why do we want to protect others?
Huh?
Why do we want to protect others? Isn't it all for one and one for all? The strongest one survives.
Well, it's gonna be it might get to that, which will be kind of scary. Well, probably
definition of why protecting others
really
all
bad.
for one.
It gets really bad. I think Biden will just shut us down, and you won't have to worry about it. You won't have to worry about your freedoms then, because the country shut down. So I'm gonna go do my stuff. I says, you go do it. No one else will be there. You'll be the only person there. You'll be standing outside, banging on the door. Hey, let me in. All right, can't let you in.
Start your own thing.
Thanks to your stupidity, you can't do anything. We'll thank you later if you're still alive. By the way, here, breathe these really cool COVID fumes while you're standing out there banging on my door, making me mad. I don't know. It's just people just, I mean, early on, people were protesting in Wisconsin wearing masks. And I was like, come on. I mean, and I was like, and they were, of course, they drove up to the Capitol in their cars protesting. I said, you know what? If you're going to protest wearing masks, I want you to not wear your mask. I want you to walk from the far east side of town, arm in arm with someone you don't know, singing Kumbaya, protesting, I don't wear a mask. Then you're protesting. If you're driving up to the square and then doing it, no. You're not doing it. You're not really, because you're in your own car and you're not technically being exposed to everything else out there. Come on. You know, I mean, it's, you know, the logic in some of these people just defies logic. Oh well. You know, I mean, we get to say hopefully some people get to, you know, they'll start selling shirts eventually saying I lived through COVID. Maybe a bunch of people that just won't get to wear that shirt.
Building a set there, Spider-Man?
Indeed. It's the
He
bridge.
is.
The bridge.
Yeah.
That's a good one to.
That's
one of the better sets.
The minifigs alone are awesome.
Clever set that Lego came up with. It's kind of only half of a bridge. It's it's good to build like two of them.
Yeah, one of the guys in Denlug had frickin' a boatload of them, and he's working on a giant bridge. So.
Oh wow!
I think Mike said he got 11 of these.
Huh?
I think Mike said he got 11 of these.
11, yeah, he had a bunch. I think at one point he was even maybe selling a couple, and then ended up not. So
Yeah.
Because I think I was tempted early on, and then he was like, "Well, maybe I don't want to sell it." Brett is actually working on a castle. You can believe it. He's building a castle.
What?
Cool.
That builds.
You're on the big screen, Brett.
He's just stacking all his bulky window pieces up. I was opening that window piece in front came with a Snow White, I think.
Yeah. He's been reprogrammed to want to build some castle. So it's all that subliminal messaging I'm using in my streams. It isn't just the politicians using that subliminal messaging. I'm using it too. So just beware. Be careful. Never know what you might be forced to buy next.
Peer pressure.
Well, we did peer pressure Mr. Hinkle on a stream at one time into buying the UCS Falcon.
Really?
He had the money in his PayPal. You guys better not do that once my PayPal's got that much money in it here shortly.
Now you've got.
So hey, Kevin, guess what happened to me? I'd be like, what? No! Like, yeah. I got friends just like you do. And they work just evilly.
That's one set of snow globe. I'm gonna try to do a snow globe type of thing.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
So I'm gonna use the ship in the bottle piece for. It's supposed to be a mosaic, but it can be like 3-dimensional. So I'll make like half a snow globe. I don't know.
You need some clear headlight bricks here to help mount your mount your thing.
Bunch of clear bricks.
Yeah, so the place play. They got some clear headlight bricks you can use to.
I can show you my tree. This is my Christmas tree mosaic.
Oh, here I thought you said that was going to be just a Christmas tree. That's pretty small.
I'm doing the 12 days of Christmas, one mosaic for 12 days of December. And the first one's a tree. And I thought the Stay Puft guy looks like a toy Stay Puft guy under the tree.
Perfect.
Like the only use for that Dimensions guy. And then I just did, before I joined the stream, I did a snowflake.
Ooh, I like the translucent.
A lot of translucent and gold on there.
Ooh,
and then day 3 is a snow globe. So I'm just about to start that.
There you go. M Productions has got it right there. Hope Castle 2024.
Oh, is that the next time we're going to have a convention?
I posted pictures of my Christmas fireplace on Instagram. You guys catch that? I think Jesse, you saw it.
I think you had the really cool stockings on there.
Yeah, those are a bitch.
I've never seen that before. You like kind of angled them and
yeah, I mean, you just tweak them just a little bit.
Yeah.
But don't breathe on it wrong. Nobody in the room sneeze because they'll come apart.
Yeah, it gave it a good like a hanging stocking.
Yeah, you got to get a little bit of a curve to it, and I was like,
right.
how do you do this?
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That was clever. You've been building some clever stuff lately.
Well, I got Instagram 2 weeks ago.
Oh, yeah.
So I was putting like one picture a day of, all the mocks I've done. I didn't have a lot. I mean, I had what, half a dozen, 5, 7, 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get my the chimneys upstairs. I'll be right back.
Yeah, I saw the Deadpool stuff, and there was like a spider or something.
Yeah, that spider is taken apart. That was a cool move.
Well, that's the good thing about like when you find a Instagram that you can post your stuff to and
immortal.
I need to update my Flickr. I haven't updated my Flickr in a while.
Like Reed does, yeah. Bring up the hey, remember the Castle of 2004.
Yeah, my Flickr hasn't been updated in a while. I got a bunch of stuff out there too.
What Legos is the mock? Yeah.
And I have a website too that I probably could use for. I actually have a couple websites. So
Lego Train Guy, if you're watching still, hit me up on Instagram or something. As far as I know, we're gonna do a gift shop at the Train Museum. So not this weekend, but next Saturday. But you won't be able to run trains. That'll be like pushing the law.
Pushing the law.
Yeah, you got Larry. The stockings and the wreath on the chimney.
I saw that.
Is there a light? Oh yeah, he's got power, so he's gonna do something here. Oh yeah, light it up.
Well, I expect that to see. I expect to see that in a much bigger house mock here at some point.
Yeah, totally. So
at least there'll be a big fireplace.
That's the back. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of like, that's what I wanted to go for. I want to go like, for like a walk-in fireplace kind of thing. I liked this. With the upside down black skeleton feet.
Yeah.
For the hearth.
Oh, in front. Okay. Yep.
And then how close you can see inside of there.
More of the candle flame pieces.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, those are the stockings, and again, they just.
Oh yeah.
You just tweak them.
And they hang a little bit.
Angle for the foot part.
That's great.
But yeah, that was for the build to give dealio.
Okay.
Train guy said he won't bring his train then.
Yeah. Okay, Bryce. Yeah, you won't. I don't know. I don't think we shouldn't. It shouldn't be very busy, but we should not. We're going to have to rope off the museum, basically, so that we're legally just a gift shop.
Sir, is that a train in your pocket? Or are you happy to see us? Trying to smuggle a train in here?
Yeah.
I gotta play!
All right. I need white, rounded. That's gonna work. It's too big. There we go. That's the one I need. After that, that's the one we need. Maybe both. I got a little different background behind me. I moved my whole desk and art collection from one side of the room to the other side of the room. Over.
I saw your pics on Instagram.
Over the course, yeah, it kind of looks the same, but I put all the parts behind me, and this shelf can kind of rotate, so I turned it downward, and then my Lego City I haven't posted yet, but I only had one table before, and now I have 2 tables, so, and it's already full.
Where's your city at?
It's on the other side of the room, so.
Where the camera doesn't reach, huh?
I could probably, let's see here. I could take you over there. You want?
Let's go for a field trip. He just froze himself. He unplugged the camera.
On? Am I still on? Okay.
Yeah, we haven't lost you yet. You're here.
Hey.
So I have this. There's modulars all in front.
Oh, you got
there's like custom stuff.
Sick.
There's custom stuff in the back.
So you have the Daily Planet next to the Baxter Building, next to the Daily Bugle.
Yeah, it's mixed right now.
What's
I mean,
that?
I literally like, but yeah, I mean, why not? I don't know. I used to do Marvel. I have a DC City with like a Hall of Justice and everything, and I
nice
separate. But it's just a building. It does have here. You guys will like this. It rotates.
Yeah, there you go. That's
and
cool.
It says Daily Planet.
As long as it doesn't fall.
So that's
Superman might
cool.
not be there to save it.
But yeah, just to put everything out on one table, I put the like skyscraper stuff in the back, and then there's a room for some city streets. Like I'm trying to do Mills plates there.
Well, I like that Hummer limo. That's pretty nice.
That's cool.
The Hummer limo, yeah, that's.
Did you have the green monster from the cover of Fantastic Four #1?
Yeah.
Dude, that is so awesome. My best friend he's a professional comic book consultant, and he has a copy of FF.
Oh wow, Fantastic Four issue #1.
Issue
the
#1.
Mole Man monster. That is the Mole Man.
And the one he's got is like in crappy condition, but it's still worth something ridiculous.
Oh, I bet. So yeah, that's the Baxter Building with the Mole Man monster.
Yeah.
I took that to Bricks LA. Part of a different city at Bricks LA. And then there's the Daily. Oh, let me do a little magic here.
Uh-oh, magic.
Uh-oh, turn the lights off. All right. Hey, Google, turn on Lego City.
That's pretty awesome.
We officially reached the future.
And then the Lego lights come on these 2 towers.
Oh, dude.
Looks better, I think, from here. But I need some lights on the like bugle sign. But
yeah.
Wow, there's interior, sweet.
Yeah, the interior is decked out on the last 3 buildings. And
Willie says he'll be over tomorrow.
Is that Willie? He needs the Daily Planet to go with the Hall of Justice that he's claimed. Yeah, there's I basically doubled the size of my in-house city because I got stuff at the museum also.
Is that whole track set up that's at the museum? Is that all you?
No, I'm like 1/5 of the museum.
Oh, okay.
There's 5 adults like me that contribute probably equally to that city.
Yeah, that's impressive. That is an impressive build.
Thanks.
I didn't think Willie had any money left over between Hauling and Balling's auction and ours on the 72. I think he'll be able to
There's the
afford it.
tour. What do you guys think? I got the Star Wars stuff behind it. There's no other room for it.
Just throw it in the bin. Throw it
Hang
in
it
the
from
bin.
the ceiling.
Yeah, I already got the small ships up there. So they
Time
don't fall down.
It's time to build an addition, Jesse.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
the Empire's going to have to invade somehow. He'll just, figure out a way.
This is my space. My COVID space is basically this room.
Nice.
So you used to see me in front of here, and now the TV's where those pictures are.
Okay. Yeah.
And then my desk is over here. So that's the new setup.
Very nice.
First, you got the first show. Because I haven't posted pictures of the Lego City. It's I don't know. It's something I'll be able to work on in the house, over the winter.
Yeah.
Fun. Yeah, I don't know. My mom keeps yelling because my castle's still laying on the floor. So
Temporarily on the floor. Yeah, those tables I got are like a foot lower than usual too. It's kind of so kids can see it, or I could build a tunnel. And I used to have a Marvel City with a train running through a tunnel, and then it's basically up to normal table height once you do like a subway section.
That's cool.
So maybe I don't think I'm gonna do that. I don't have the parts in house to. I don't know. Maybe I could get them. I kind of want to do an elevated train, like they have in New York, and have it go around those buildings.
those are cool. Those are cool.
You can have Spidey on the front of the train.
See if I can plug in my second monitor and not screw up the broadcast.
You're still there.
Yeah, I unplugged it and I was there, so it was a little flicker, making a lot of noise.
We promise we won't go silent like we do with Butt Shop. We'll try to make sure you're here the whole time and we're not playing mean tricks on you.
Yeah, actually, that could have been, because I'm hardwired and I unplugged it and then it went Wi-Fi. Wow, that was a good deal. Well, thankful for the work laptop. Everything's. I'm definitely thankful that I could work from home too.
That always helps.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you guys did, but I had I got roommates upstairs, so we just did a friendsgiving household. We didn't have turkey, but we had chicken, two full chickens that we put in a smoker.
Oh, nice.
So we fired up the smoker for 3 or 4 hours and had a nice little spread for 3 people.
That's cool.
Well, we just had the 5 of us, me, my wife, our 3 kids, and we were like, well, we're not going to do a whole turkey like we do every year, so we got a turkey breast. It tasted like ham. It was like a Sara Lee, hardwood smoked turkey breast, but we kept calling it a herky because it was like having ham instead. It was very weird.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, I guess I can take you off the big screen.
Yeah. Did you guys get any Black Friday deals? I didn't do anything. I did double points last weekend.
I got some dots, but that was it.
Yeah, I didn't maybe the Tantive 4. I don't know.
Well, I mean, there just really wasn't much. I mean, Hoosier was streaming, and everybody waited till it went live, and then even the discounts didn't show up for about. I mean, you could see the stuff that was on sale that was supposed to be there, but you didn't have the prices. The discounts weren't active right away, and really wasn't much. I mean, I entered the 1 million VIP points contest just for the heck of it. But,
because you're there. Did you guys have a queue before entering the site?
I didn't. I mean, mine just kept.
Yeah, that was new. In the middle of the day today, I'm like, oh, I forgot. I might as well log on and see what's happening in Lego. And it put me in a little. It didn't really take like more than 2 minutes, but it put me in a queue. Like, we're waiting. We don't want to overload the server and break the internet. So
I think they broke the internet last night when it went live, but
Oh, okay. Well, maybe they had a backup plan to put in this
It's been bad for so many years. I mean, it's just
There's a monorail or something. Brett's build. Get the elevated train there.
You drinking Guinness, Jesse?
Mm.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Haven't been drinking too much, but I went to grab some holiday cheer. So.
Yeah, that's that newer bullet train that came out. That was the last one that came out. So other than the Croc, so
yeah, it looks good, Brett. Decent stability there. That's what I worry about, doing it something elevated and then having it moving.
With the above the city, Jesse, the best advice I can give you is if you've got modulars, try and level it off, because I've already tried to build track above the city, and trust me, it is so rickety, the trains fall off. You'll be pulling your hair out. I've already had to go.
Yeah.
But no, I'm done on I don't know what they are. I think they're 2x6 struts. And yeah, it holds the track up. I've had it 4-5 high before, and I've had all the trains running. It's stable enough.
Okay.
You just got to support it well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only got one running at the moment. Due to COVID, I can't go out to get more batteries.
Oh, okay. Got to get the rechargeable. I guess they don't sell those anymore.
In the UK, I can get 40 batteries for £1. So what I do is when the wife goes shopping, I send her in the shop with like a tenner, and she buy me 3 months worth. Because when the baby comes down, Jesse, he plays with the green cargo train. He's only 2, but he sends it around the track, and that's his train now.
Okay.
So I have batteries for all the trains. I've got 4 motorized, and I've got 6 shells at the moment. I've also motorized the hidden side train. I did that one. But yeah, I ain't bought nothing for a while, and the trains have been a little bit neglected because I've been spending all my money on track and switches and things like that. So but yeah, I got a little setup. That's probably it goes probably about 13 foot down the room. It's only a little setup, but yeah, I have 2 rooms. I'm quite fortunate.
Looks good though.
Yeah. I haven't played with an elevated train too much.
I got the white passenger train first. Then after that, I bought a load of track. Then literally, I elevated when I got that second load of track. From that point, I mean, if you haven't had a look, Jesse, go and have a look on my channel, buddy. I had it 5 high, 6 high. I built structures on top of it that touched the ceiling in the other room just because I was bored. I had that much. I just wanted to build things. But yeah, I've had it 5 loops running and 4 trains running at once. That was the most. But yeah, I'm waiting for a new phone so that I can do videos.
Yeah.
So, see, the webcam doesn't show you very much.
That's all right.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's what I need. I think that's what I need at my I just put that table together, but it's 40 inches by 120 inches. So I'm definitely sure I can get a train to loop and have a decent long section there around the
the
5
thing
or 6.
with me was I'd never had enough straight. I had tons of corner,
Ah,
but when it comes to straight was always an issue. Now, me not being a part of a lug, I've never been to the Lego store. I've never been on, well, I've been on Bricklink, but I've never bought anything on Bricklink. All my purchases are done at yard sales, charity shops, and I use eBay. I've never been to the Lego store. I'm not a VIP. What I have is what I collect. I buy a lot of bulk, pre-owned bulk, and yeah, but all the trains was brand new. All the other stuff, not so much. But yeah, the trains was brand new. The wife got me into that. It's her fault. That's why she has to pay for it.
keep them running. Yeah, the straight track and straight roads, just like the basic base plates, it's like they always sell you like one straight piece and then an intersection or a T or a curve.
Yeah.
So to make a longer.
And again, with the sets, even Jesse, the blue and yellow passenger train, the fact that the first train the wife bought me, the white passenger, which you can barely see up the track, the white passenger comes with the 3 carriages, the 2 ends and the middle. Now, when I got that, I was absolutely chuffed because that's what you expect a train to be, 2 ends and the carriage. Now, when I walk the kids to school in the morning, at the moment, the British trains are actually blue and yellow. And as I said, the baby's obsessed. I have to pick him up on the train bridge. The driver me like I'm going to throw him over, but he goes, if he doesn't see the trains, I get absolute murder from him. He's only 2, but it's my fault. I've got him into the train.
Got him into trains. Well, a lot of 2-year-olds with the train bug.
That's it. All the time he's buying Lego trains, he won't have money for anything else.
Yeah.
Well, you're missing out a little bit, but you're also like reserving yourself from a huge indebtment to like buying too much bulk stuff. Just look at Reed's collection.
What? And I'd like the monorail, but the one I want is £1,200.
You use it though, Reed.
Are you insinuating I might have like too many of like certain colors of plates or something, or what?
I'm saying, yeah, it can get a little out of control once you can sort.
No. Reed, your plates are absent of color.
Oh, well, that might be the problem then, right? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Yes, you have too many absent of color. You need rainbows of color. That's what Lego's made for.
You should tell Lego to make some like more trans purple and trans pink, and I'll be fine. I'll mix it up a little bit. I promise.
Well, we could always talk about some of them castle sets you've got, Reed.
Huh?
Oh, yes. Because I mean, yeah, I'm definitely thinking next year I might get rid of my modulars. I know I shouldn't, but I might. I've decided.
Yeah. I mean, you build with what you want to build with, and it's kind of those things where I don't know.
I think it's fair to say I've been on YouTube now probably about 8 months, but I've been doing Lego 3 years. I love the modulars. I love the ones I've got. But now that I can build them myself, I think the ones I've got are just wasted sitting here doing nothing because it's the conventional. They're big, they're bulky, and you have to move them around.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the goal behind a lot of the sets is to learn how to build them. The techniques of the different windows and all that stuff, and then just to build your own anyways. That's kind of the ultimate goal anyways, is to build your own buildings, Lego gives you the tools to learn the ones, the different techniques, but then,
And I'm sure you'll agree, Reed, you can never have enough castle. That's the trouble.
Well, I mean, since I'm not doing much with my city, I'm kind of kicking myself too that I didn't try and work a little harder to acquire more castle and stuff back in the day. But I mean, I didn't have that foresight to know that the city might be something that might never come to fruition. And so that's kind of things where you just build with what you have and you hope that you're going to have the right stuff later on. I mean, I do have lots of elements and I can do lots of stuff with them. It's just like everybody says, I mean, getting it organized and getting closer. It's just like Kevin's show is, it's forever sorting. You're always sorting. If I don't build it and I don't sell it, it needs to be parted out, so it needs to end up in the collection. So kind of how it goes. I don't know if I think I'm gonna finish this before 10. I think I'm gonna end up going a little beyond 10 tonight. I think. I'm trying to look and build at the same time here. Try to figure out get that proper texture, and that's kind of the kicker. Some of these 1x2 bricks are just yuck color. Yuck. How's that bridge coming, Larry?
Getting close. Got one more bag left, and then that's it. Again, I borrowed it from Ken. Under the one stipulation, I could not put stickers on, which is fine by me because I usually don't. But I think Ken actually has like 6 of these. He was going to do something similar to what Mike was doing because he's got. I don't know if you've seen his videos of his train that goes all the way around the top of his basement.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet. He's basically got like a partially complete figure 8 going and it's at about a height of, I don't know, 6 feet up near the ceiling. So
oh, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Wondering why I was having trouble hearing tonight, and I had the audio set the wrong way tonight. Oh, well.
All right, start over.
That's okay. Yeah, we'll start over. We're going to start from scratch, Everybody remember when you re-entered, how many minutes into the episode, and we'll just, start over and make sure we, do it better the second time. No, I mean, actually, my computer's been acting really strange lately, so it did a couple weird things beforehand and just kind of caught me off guard, and just trying to step back in. It just didn't want to work the way it was. So cool. So that's Ken's bridge, is what you're saying. It's Ken's set.
This is Ken's.
So you're building it, and then you're gonna have to take it back over to him and say,
I'm gonna build it. I'm gonna take it all apart. I'm gonna let Andrew build it, and then we'll see if he wants it back assembled or disassembled.
Either way, I think it's when you walk up to the door to drop it off. It's just it has a momentary drop test. I think
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, whoops! Oh, sorry.
Darn it!
I thought you were gonna catch that. Actually, you know what? I tripped over the step. My bad. Oh. Oh, sorry, you're yawning. My bad. Prepare how to do lighting with this sucker. The next brick world, just because got some weird angles in this sucker.
Yeah, Jeff, you might want to look into this set for your elevated train. It's pretty,
yeah.
It's pretty standard pieces. And anything that's kind of different, it'd be pretty easy to work around.
Yeah, I got one of those. I got two of those.
Yeah.
I think I built two. Where they are.
Yeah, right.
Probably used them in the city over at the museum.
They're not very stable either, them bridges. I've got one as well, and my one kept falling apart.
Yeah, because I don't know. You can pull the base off kind of too easy.
Yeah, I did a different build. It's in the other room. I was going to bring it in, but I used a solid road plate instead of the black infill panels they used, and I found it's like steadied the bridge a lot better.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because you got this play feature here with the side of the bridge coming out, and it weakens the whole. I mean, there's a little bit of flex in here. You kind of see, because underneath it doesn't have the rigidity when you pull that out. It's just got the one side down here that's holding it together. So
it's not good.
Bad. I mean, you could take it and extrapolate on it a little bit. And, It's the stupidest taxi in the world, though. It holds one person. What kind of taxi is that?
Oh yeah.
The
bridge
vehicles
itself
to be 8 wide.
To be wider, you could put two together side by side.
But you look at the bridge scale here, and it's like
it's one
in each direction.
Yeah, or one car, even 6 wide, it would just totally be one lane.
Oh yeah.
Fun.
Where's Adam tonight, Reed?
What?
You know where Adam's at tonight?
I haven't seen him in a while. I don't know what's going on with him.
They're all on beyond the bridge.
No, I don't think he is.
134 people are.
Yeah.
But they have that reach, so
Yeah,
they got 800,000 subscribers.
I mean, if I scroll through people that are on there, I don't even know. Like, I don't recognize anybody in the chat right now. Stud Sidious, there's one. Cafe Corner, Cece's in there. Canadian Papa Bear. Like 1 every 12.
Yeah.
Look, so that'd be like, a 10th of their.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, kind of how it goes, just, I mean, that's what I told Kevin. I messaged him and I go, well, I mean, I guess I'm not doing too bad. I got 5 in and like 6 or 7 watching. So, I mean, I'm not doing too bad against, something like that,
Kevin's over there.
Yeah, he's lurking in the chat. So
I mean, I got it open right now too. Yeah, I don't know what they're talking about, but
I don't know.
oh,
I mean,
there he is.
it's I mean, I don't know. I mean, you got,
It's 24 hours. It's going to overlap some other stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, the 72 did also too. So
yeah.
So I mean, yeah, Bricks and Giggles is not over there. So yeah, so Jesse will not be leaving. That's a good sign. Or Randy, or whoever was mentioning that. Might have been Randy, or not Larry. I don't know why I keep saying Randy. I don't know what's going on here. I'm going to have to message Randy. Randy, what's going on, man? I haven't seen you forever, dude. Randy was my counterpart over at the other store when I was in Colorado. I don't talk to him as much as I used to.
It should work. Let's see here. No, it doesn't work. One too tall. We gotta do a 3 and a 4.
This level is this module is almost done.
What are you working on, Reed?
I'm just building some of the castle sections. So the new castle, so I'm building some of the new walls. So that's just kind of why I decided to work on tonight a little bit, and just kind of I need to work on a little bit. I mean, I was doing some sets the last couple weeks, and figured I'd just work on a little bit of the castle here and try and get more of this done. At least the castle walls. This one won't be very big. Maybe give me some more time to do landscaping. Obviously, I ordered some stuff. I ordered some parts from somebody on Facebook out on the East Coast in Massachusetts. They had some parts on the pick-a-brick wall that I thought would be beneficial for my creation. So, ordered some stuff, ordered some tiles and some slopes. So, I mean, the thing would be I need to try and do some of the rock work because I want to do rock work for this one. So even though it's smaller, maybe make it a little bit taller. I mean, this will be part of the collab for the next actual live, like Brick World type kind of thing. So as a collab, I just felt like the actual Old Hope Castle was too, I heard something. It was too massive. What did I hear? That's weird. Interesting. So that's just kind of what I'm working on. I'll probably shift the image in a second to the floor as I go put these modules back in place over there and see. Because I got a few done. I think I got 3 modules. Got 2 straights and another point. One of the points on the. It's like a. Technically, I think it had 4 points at one point, but they built a gatehouse type kind of thing with one other one. So it's interesting dimensions. So. But only 4 base plates by 4 base plates, so much smaller, about a third the size of the last one, maybe a quarter. Keep is being downsized a little bit, so it'll fit on 4 base plates. So the keep technically could actually go by itself, which is ironic, kind of like the first keep was technically by itself. fingers are a little hurting this morning. I haven't played with the plates in a while. Fingers are upset. Bitter Zelda Gang. Interesting. I don't know what's going on over there, but Hinkle did a chat, super chat. Okay, I think this is almost. It's got a rocking mechanism, rocking motion for some reason. I hope that's the tape, I guess. Yeah, all the Mills plates up there are built for this one too, where I build them so they can drop into plate. But we should see how well this this point section drops, because it's obviously something that interesting. So here we go. Well, let's turn this. We'll do this. This. We'll do this. Oh, I got a bin right in the way. Move that out of the way. Whoop.
So, Jesse, did you say you had or had not seen The Mandalorian?
What was that, Larry?
I said, did you say you had or had not ended up watching The Mandalorian?
Oh, I watched it. Yeah.
Okay.
Twice, almost 3 times.
I watched it twice in a row.
Yeah. I watched episode 4 because I rewatched 2 and 3 with my roommate yesterday to get him caught up, and then I'm like, well, I should just watch 4 and then go right into 5. And yeah, juicy. That was awesome.
There was. I love that, we were like all expecting to see Ahsoka in this episode, and they just came right out the gate. I was like, and so like I said, I watched 4 as kind of a appetizer, right?
Not knowing, and then I'm like, all right, 5, and then boom. So I'm kind of glad I had that previous episode to just, right out the gate.
Yeah, by the way, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen it, but if you haven't seen it, then you're not a fan, and it's your own damn fault.
Yeah, I'll talk Mando with you. I like that they went right
because we're gonna bore Reed.
That's okay. We'll just time you out. No big deal.
Here you go.
Mute you mid sentence just for the heck of it.
There you go. So what do you think of the name Grogu?
I don't know. I don't know yet. It's awkward for sure. Awkward. It's not horrible. Like it probably should be a 2-syllable thing, like Yoda, Grogu,
Yaddle.
I think what's that?
Like, well, because you had Yaddle. Yaddle was the only other of the species that is in
Yaddle, yeah. So we were thinking it was starting with a Y for some reason.
I mean, that would be cool, or even have a Y in it would be fine with me. But
yeah,
I don't know. Grogu kind of sounds like, I don't know, like the name of one of the other aliens in the bar, kind of a thing, like a cantina character or something.
Or Dragon Ball Z is what it sounds like. Goku.
Yeah, a little bit. So yeah, I mean that kind of does, because what I really liked about the episode was the kung fu feel of it. You know, when Ahsoka was fighting the one magistrate chick, and they're in that kind of Zen garden looking, inner courtyard that.
Yes, kind of
That
Kill Bill.
reminded me of a kung fu movie.
Yeah, two females facing off like Kill Bill.
Yeah, it was pretty brilliant. I liked it.
Yeah, that would be like, I would like to mock probably that scene.
Oh, totally. You'll see one by the end of the weekend. Somebody will have that.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna nail one of them. Last episode I wanted to do the AT-AT crane pulling the ship out of the.
Yeah. Just that
that'd be a great mock, right? To repurpose AT-AT legs. From this episode, though,
how about one of those forest creatures, those long-legged
things? In the background, maybe, because the wallpaper shot was Ahsoka and Grogu. Sitting there telepathically talking to each other with that huge moon in the background.
Right.
That was a shot, movie shot, poster shot right there. Yeah, I liked that they had a connection like that, and I liked that she tried to train. Like there was a okay, there was a test. She's like, I'll test him in the morning.
Right. And I was kind of like, okay, well, you can't.
Reads in my
you can't. Yeah, he's like, I'm bored.
Just watch how long this sucker is. I mean,
that's cool. That you have a train. I like it.
Cool. Oh, but watch, it's gonna go.
I don't know that.
Well, and then how about you get into her story a little bit and who she's looking for?
Oh,
and you're
yeah.
Like, I literally was watching it with my son, and I was just like, what? Yeah.
That confirms.
I thought she would say Moff Gideon, but no.
Right. Yeah, that confirms that she will have a spin-off at least season. Because I think she was well received from some of the reviews I've seen, and I liked it. So, but I've liked some episodes before, and then people talk trash. But Rosario Dawson looked great.
Yeah, I think she nailed it. She even sounded like the voice actor. Like at the very beginning, I was listening to her talk, and I'm like, and I closed my eyes. I'm like, oh wow, I don't know if she did some voice coaching to kind of get some intonality and stuff about or they did some magic.
Well, you're reading lines that character would say. So I think the spunkiness that she usually has came across in a look. I remember that when she cut that bell in half.
Oh yeah.
And then looked back at the other guy, and she's like, "Come on." And then he runs away.
Oh yeah,
that was a good.
Has studied the Clone Wars because she got I think at least twice she would cross her arms, and Ahsoka does that a lot in Clone Wars. She just cross her arms and kind of sit back, and I think she nailed it.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch some. That's what I didn't do. I didn't go back and watch Clone Wars. Recently, prior to this episode.
Still going.
That's awesome. It's just one straight train.
No, it wasn't one straight. There was a curve in there.
Oh, there was. It was going, and then it stops, and then you got to build some more tracks.
Oh, my car
dropped the car. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Larry. Yeah, I'm glad I had somebody to talk to. I haven't talked to anybody about it really. Loved it.
Oh well,
I did too, and I loved it because Ahsoka is my absolute favorite Star Wars character.
Yeah, I was just. Well, watching some reviews, and it popped in like top 10 characters that survived Order 66, and she was number one. She's like the number one fan pick. I'm like, I get it. It's she, and she, like Baby Yoda, had to grow on people. At least her character. So maybe the name. I don't know. Maybe the name will Grogu will grow on us. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I couldn't call him. I was kind of going with the child a lot because I didn't like Baby Yoda. I'm like, it's not.
Yeah,
Yoda.
Yeah. Child of the Watch. I liked how they kind of PG Death Watch to just the Watch. Children of the Watch.
Yeah.
So really, I mean, really good nods to the Star Wars lore and Clone Wars lore. Yeah, right down to Thrawn.
Yeah, I did not see him coming because I haven't read anything about him being a part of this story.
Yeah, well, I haven't. I'm not an expert, but as far as I know, Ursa, the end of Rebels, Ursa and Thrawn were entangled in some like beast, and then they hyper-jetted out into the outer rim or something. So if he's alive, then Ursa's probably alive too.
Oh yeah. Well, because
or there'll be a story there.
Ahsoka and what's her name? Sabine? Not Sabine. Sabine?
Sabine, the other Mandalorian. Yep.
Yeah. Weren't they on a quest to go find Ursa?
I think that'll be part of the spinoff. Like they're introducing these characters and they're saving some for Ahsoka spinoff. So Mandalorian can keep the child so it sounds like he's going to take the child to this Jedi temple though.
Right.
And, have him make a decision or call out to a Jedi. I think the only one that makes sense to call out in the Filoni verse would be Ursa.
You think so? Wouldn't be, because I've heard talk of Luke coming in.
Could be Luke. Yoda's gone, so. But yeah.
That's it for this week, guys. The live part is ending.
Oh.
Yeah, he wants to go